He's out of more. Oh. I did.
John's muted.
Okay. Child who.
Babe, you're John's fault. I can only hear you. I can only hear like every question.
Oh no. Jody just died.
That?
Also, you're.
Something happened to Jody. He ran away.
Coughing. I'm coughing. I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are these stereotypes we throwing around here?
Whoa, that's crazy.
I feel like
I
called
heard.
out.
Whoa, I was like, okay, cool. Gonna be
What
a
happened?
great session.
No, I've muted myself.
I heard somebody coughing. Jody, not.
Probably wrong kind of cough too.
Yeah, it was M&M's going down the wrong tube.
Hate that.
Oh. Generally
Those are sharp.
frowned
Comment or come.
I appreciate you not dying on camera, though. I feel like that's
Yeah.
bad for John's channel.
I had to go get a drink because that was bad. Wrong tube.
I appreciate it, but at the same time, I'm kind of. They probably.
Lots of M&M's. We went to Costco. Yay.
During this time, I want to be messing with my new car. Figuring out how to use it without a key.
So you would probably need to find method.
I mean, I can control it, right?
Don't have a remote.
I had the ability to control it, like change the colors and everything.
Oh yeah. Can't drive. Oh, there's no audio. I keep going in and. Can you hear me okay? Did I just get quieter or louder? Did I get quieter or louder?
To us?
To you right now. Did I just get quieter or louder?
Just quieter right then. Right
Yeah.
then, quieter.
Quieter.
And louder now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. And then my stream is cutting out. Okay, I think it's just me it's happening with. So hopefully that will work. But we'll see. It is technically streaming. Okay. I'll let you talk for a bit because I think that's working okay for the time being. Was I being asked a question beforehand, though? No. Okay, great.
All right, Jump Street people, how would you guys like to proceed with the rest of the day?
You got school.
This girl's up in Arasaka Tower.
Right now.
Yep. I don't know how long she's going to be up there, but
I thought it was the majority of the day. Like she'll be back tomorrow.
That's not an
Yeah.
exactly accessible place.
I don't know if anybody else did this, but like back when I was in high school, um, you would have like one day where you didn't go to the normal school, you went to the other school and learned stuff like the Japanese language or engineering.
I did that half of every day.
Oh, well, you're so cool.
I stayed in my own school where it's safe.
I meant that.
We never left.
I meant that seriously, Dan. I wasn't doing a sarcasm.
No, I know. Well, I was going to college for welding.
Oh, awesome. Again,
Never used it again.
however you folks want to proceed, like if you want to engage with the drug dealer again, there was some mention of that at the end of the session. If you want to try and engage with Arasaka Tower, um, yeah, obviously you're not just going to storm in and shoot up a place and go to where you want to go.
So
No one's
it's
Yeah,
gonna-
that's
Monday.
definitely never been our MO before.
Yeah.
No, we would never do that.
I mean,
We're turning a new leaf.
if you, yeah, we're trying something different.
All right, so it's Monday, halfway through the day. We
Yeah.
have a party on Wednesday, and we know that Janie is going to be available tomorrow. So I mean, we can just do whatever today, really, and then try to get with her tomorrow or party Wednesday. If anyone has any suggestions.
I mean, play it out, keep the roll going. Are there any like after school activities that I again, this is I don't know. As Kincaid, I don't know things, and as me, I don't know things about this school and society.
Well,
Are
let's.
there ways for them to blend in further, or
So
do we need to
that's greatly worded. So
extract?
what I mean by that's greatly worded is instead of focusing on the pathway, focus on the goal. So like what we're thinking here is we want to see if we can ingratiate ourselves any more than we already have. At this time, that is unlikely. You have an invite to a party that you're pretty 100% certain she's going to be at, barring whatever you do tomorrow. Um, and I would say that like ingratiating yourself into the community based on your roles from yesterday will be very, very difficult, if not impossible, at this point, other than what you've been able to manage.
Do we want to go to the party, or do we want to try to catch her tomorrow?
What do we want to do with her? We want to use her to get to her father, right? That's the goal.
Correct. Yeah, pretty much bust her for dealing, and then bring it up to her dad and say, "Hey, we can sweep it under the rug if you can get us in contact with
Arthur Haynes.
someone."
It's not her dad precisely. It's Dr. Haynes, who is
Yeah.
a contact of the dad, right?
Correct.
And Dr. Haynes is also a counterintelligence, or
Correct.
Yeah, Arthur Haynes. Yeah, he was the one that we went to check out, and we realized that where he's living is swarming with Arasaka operatives.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I mean, if he could help us get to Arthur, like that would be good.
Okay.
I believe that is the plan. Yeah.
Do we
Okay.
want to try to bust her at the party or tomorrow during the day?
Or right now at Arasaka Tower.
I don't think
I'm
that's
gonna
good.
say no on Arasaka Tower.
It's just my job to make sure you have your options all available to you. Crazy
Thanks.
as they may be.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Doing my best.
Um, do we know where the party's taking place?
You have the address, correct. It is a condo out here-ish. Kind of in Wellspring, but kind of still in the corporate kind of environment.
realistically, it might be easier to bust her at the party because if you do it on school grounds, it's gonna be harder to keep that quiet.
I feel like it's too many red flags going on if we're at the school.
All right.
That's
So,
gotta be that's probably the smartest bit.
anyone have anything they would like to do for the next day and a half, or 2 days, really?
If we're going to a party, I want to buy drugs.
I got you.
Okay. As long as we have enough drugs to give
you-
out to kids.
You didn't give
The kids
the
need drugs.
you didn't
That's how you
give
make friends
the
with kids.
4 that you bought to Kincaid. 4 was
That's what I
yeah. That's what
yeah.
that's what you bought.
That's what I did yesterday.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you gave Kincaid the 4. You're not going to use the 4.
The 4 that I bought.
Right, you're not going to give the 4 instead of Kincaid. You're going to give them the Switch. So Switch has drugs. See what I'm asking?
I guess where I had 2
I
joints.
I
on
didn't
me,
say
but I don't know where
give.
they are.
If you're not giving them to me, then I'm gonna buy my own. Because the goal is to have drugs to give to kids. Because the kids, they love the drugs.
This is obviously they're 18. They're over 18. It's
It's
fine.
your stream, man.
And I was 18. I'm just
You insinuated they weren't.
No. No. They've always been over 18. They're university
They're in
students.
college.
Yeah. Thank you.
I recall
They're
there
just-
being some caveats on it being called a university.
Yeah. La. They're over. They're
Okay,
18
that's
now.
it's not my business. Again, not my stream. It's just
They're also very
What-
advanced
what
for their
you're
age, so they got
allowing.
there at a young.
Look, I'm just making sure there's a line drawn here. Okay. They're 18 plus. It's legal for them to die
very
horribly.
important line
mean,
that John wants to
drugs.
hold.
Yeah, for some reason, 18. Like again,
John
for
is really
for great reasons,
strongly
older
opinionated
would
about
be
this line.
would be better. Is what I mean. 25 is what a person should be considered an adult. But anyways, this is. I hate this.
Huh.
I
What did you bring
I
up?
assume Night City lowered the.
everybody's
legal age.
55 years old. Okay, everybody in this game it just didn't set to 55. The hell of a thing that happened.
Alright, I'll go back to grip.
My drugs are to make me not be myself.
And also, so I feel like I've still got teeth.
All right, so Switch is getting drugs.
Yay.
Is the plan? Yeah, please.
Yeah, feel free to purchase. I believe, does Amelia have them? Can't remember.
She had C12.
Right. I did learn that it
I
is
assume she has drugs.
C6. It would still be 6. Apparently C9 and C12 are very different things that do exist in the Cyberpunk. But I think Amelia has no, she doesn't. One of these fixers has drugs for sale. I don't remember who.
I'm looking too, but I don't see any.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's got drugs for sale.
So it's C6,
What the hell kind of night city
C9,
is this?
and C12, similar to like MP3, MP5, and MP9.
Sorry.
MP3, everyone knows that, right?
Right. I see what you're saying. C9 and C12 are like C6. They are not different things numerically weird. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because an MP3 and an MP5 are very different. And so like a C6 and a C9 could be like, explosives and like I
A
don't
hot
know,
tub.
a hot tub. Right, thank you.
I could say things that are different.
Yeah, one that kills you and one that makes you sad.
Which one's which?
Oh, for you, it's sad.
That's fair. I am giving Amelia drugs for purchase.
And Amelia will give those drugs to me in exchange for credit.
Uh-huh. Surge is also one I Synth Coke. That's everybody. Alright, her drugs are down at the bottom. She's got Lace, Boost, Coke, Smash. Okay. So, party. Did anybody have anything they want to do before the party?
Figure out how to get a key for this car.
Got it.
I would like to do a getting dressed montage and make myself look fly.
On Tuesday day, I assume you try to get an eye on Janie and just kind of like lock in so you have someone to kind of stalk, tail, track, or are you just going to go to the party, ignoring Tuesday in that pressing part?
Probably not a bad idea to
Okay. So if that's the case, I mean, she looks pretty much as she did a few months ago when you, or a month or so ago when you last saw her at the party in North Oaks. And you're able to tell that she does have a security officer that's not like on her at all times, but appears to be watching her. But is not someone that is watching for people who are watching him or her, or looks like they are ready to jump into action and defend her if something were to arise. That makes sense.
They're there to protect her, but they're not doing what?
They're not like looking for people watching her. So like they're not. I'm not making you roll like a check to see if they're seeing you. They're more kind of reactionary guard. Like if something happens with her, they will defend her.
Okay.
So, question to, I guess, the rest of you: do we want to bust this party and arrest possibly Janie, Squints, and Twitch? Do we want to maintain the cover of our 21 jumpers throughout?
I mean, I'm good with it.
Do you want us to see if we could just get her fucked up and carry her out? Just not blow the cover, blow the scene?
That feels risky that she, OD and die.
We also want leverage against her father so that he'll actually help us.
Yeah.
You want me to roofie
Just
her?
kidnapping her is different.
No.
Jesus Christ.
There's those lines we're talking about.
I love this new story.
We stay off of any roofs. That's dangerous. I think if we could just move on from whatever was said just a moment ago.
Yeah, far, far off.
If we can get like incriminating evidence, like photographs, things like that, that would be great.
Of her at the party, either selling drugs or partaking.
Yes, her involved in this lifestyle as leverage.
Got it. That's an option for sure.
Or we actually like arrest her.
Yeah. I think
Call her father into the I don't know, a meeting place.
I think the pathways that we have here are very multifaceted. Obviously, there's the simplest one. Kincaid, you're a member of a department that deals with vice. This is right up your alley. Call in backup. You have people. Hopefully, they don't try to disarm any bombs. And you just walk her out. Like you bust the party and you detain her. Option two: go to the party, watch her in the act, take photography of her selling drugs or partaking, And then, as the party winds down, or as she tries to leave the party, detain her quietly in police standing and bring her downtown. Having the pictures, having her there, you'd be able to basically just put her on blast in front of her father, giving you leverage in that discussion. Option three would be to incognito go to the party and manipulate her socially to drink in excess, and then leave with her to her house to her father, and with her having the very clear and evident signs of drug use and the like, um, she would be basically in no state to like forge forward an argument. Um, Obviously, like she's going to a party, she's probably going to either be selling drugs or doing them. Very rarely do you do both. I would say, like most people will probably kind
Yeah,
of
you
create
got to
a
be
line.
real cool like me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but most people who are selling are going to want to
We
create a
all know
line
you're the coolest one here.
so that they're in a state of control instead of like kind of letting go. So it may be the case that that plan is totally not even possible anyways because she doesn't see these parties as a venue for her to like have fun and do drugs. She sees this as basically like a watering hole. It's like I'm flipping stuff for cash. I'm making everybody know who I am. I'm so cool selling them drugs, and then also her like supplier will basically be like, yeah, you're awesome. You sold everything. That's crazy.
I say we just send you two to the party, and then we'll be close by. We just play it by ear, 'cause that's how all our best plans work.
You do play it by
you're
ear
not
awfully well.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, my favorite
It's
play it
like
by
jazz.
ear. Yeah, my favorite play it by ear, if you guys recall, and it's definitely my favorite little ditty, is when you guys shot at Deepak Chowdhury. Got captured Deepak Murrah. You captured him. You put
I
him.
don't know what you're saying.
Sorry, I'm
It's like a
laughing.
cosmic gumbo. It's like jazz.
It's like jazz. It's like jazz. When you killed the fucking Ripper Doc in the car battery.
Oh, he
That's
didn't deserve it?
That was
That
a
was
great
work,
one.
Well,
Also,
John.
I
last
could have
session was
sworn
all
that was a bad guy.
it was a bad.
last
Is what
session
I
was
was.
unplanned, and it was great.
Huh.
What?
Anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
these kids got a party to get to.
That car battery
Come on, you
wasn't
crazy
planned.
kids. We'll be right around the corner.
Oh, it'll be fun. Either way.
Where are your dads in this?
Okay, so if nothing else, on Tuesday night, we'll receive a phone call. Leo. Chino is the number. Do you recall who Chino is?
Chino? The name sounds
Chino
familiar, but I don't
is
recall.
Hungary's #1 guy, like the right hand of
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Hungary.
Like the pants.
You pick up?
Yes. Hello?
Hey, you still running with those guys? The tech guy, the cop.
Yeah. Why? What's up?
Hungary's been real busy lately, and he's got a job lined up, real important stuff. Um, might have you kind of going outside your comfort zone, maybe even leaving Night City for a little while. You folks still working as a crew?
Yeah. The three of us, and then we got one other that's been tagging along.
Great. Sounds like good adrenaline crew size for. Um, well, okay. You did great work for Hungary back in the day, and someone said when giving Hungary this job to push out, he needed the best edge runner crew he had, and figured it'd be. He said he would call you himself, but again, like I said, he's really busy with stuff. Astral Sea, preparing it, making sure it's ready for folks. Other gigs kind of run around on the side.
Just glad that he's doing all right. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing great, kid. But I'm gonna be the one who kind of is acting on his behalf and coordinating with you. Also, due to possible connections, he kind of wants to keep his hands clean. You know what I mean?
Completely.
I'll get you the details. I'll probably give you, maybe we can meet tomorrow night.
We actually have something going on tomorrow night.
Okay, when's good for you then? Busy, busy.
Anytime after should be free.
Okay, I'll see if we can't do Thursday. I'll see if the big man can't be there too. If not, try and get a message from him so you guys will have him give you a call.
Yeah, anything for him. Just let me know.
Okay, cool. Catch you later. Click.
Sounds good.
On Tuesday. Okay. And then if nothing else from Tuesday to Wednesday, Wednesday you all prepare and plan. Sure your drugs are nice and fresh. Um, Getting on your coolest cool kid gear. Can't wear your uniforms, so you gotta wear cool kids gear. Or are we just going in with the cops and busting it? I didn't actually hear what.
We're winging it. We're going in cool and
Yeah,
winging it.
Got it.
we're gonna listen closely.
Got it. Okay.
We
Okay.
got
Okay.
comms. They're gonna call out security measures that they encounter for sure. Make sure we're aware of the dangers we're getting into when we come in.
Squints, you don't have like a brain dance recorder, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I I enjoy fancying the brain dances on my off times, but I'm definitely not the recorder, buddy.
I do know a guy. No. uh,
Fun stuff. So on the day when you make your way to the condo, the front entrance to the location appears to have strange number of individuals who kind of look out of place. And just down the street, you would have seen a Netwatch vehicle parked. Um, People in the lobby, just like two guys who don't look like they're supposed to be there. Again, this is if you even go in at all after seeing the Netwatch car. Appear to be dressed in what you would call standard attire for a Netwatch investigator. Long coats, can see the kind of neuroport cyberdeck access, cyberdeck on either the wrist or the hip. Um, and yeah, these two individuals would have on a pair of blue latex gloves as they are kind of moving about the lobby area.
Does it appear like they're investigating a crime scene?
It
Like as
definitely
if something already happened?
it definitely does look like they are investigating something here. That's right.
I mean, if
Oh,
that's brought to my attention, I'm not going inside, but if it's brought to my attention, I can try to suss out what kind of investigation is going on, if anything's on
Yeah. So
comms.
nothing's on NCPD direct channels for the investigation that's currently going on. But at this location, you would learn that there does appear to have been an investigation here yesterday. The investigation in question was related to an attack that happened in the middle of the night between Sunday and Monday, um, and wasn't reported until halfway through the next day. The investigation ran through Monday night and Tuesday morning, and then NCPD pulled off. Apparently, what had happened at the scene is an old AV-4 descended onto one of the helipads of the condos that are present here, and dropped off a team of individuals wearing black garb and high-powered weaponry. The AV was unscannable, meaning it didn't have like a VIN or kind of any kind of contact identification or like ownership notes. And appears to have been a Zetatech AV for Heracles, which were basically discontinued from use by most people in Cyberpunk back in 2047. There were some problems with the exhaust structures in the vehicle. It caused NCPD to kind of lose faith in Data Tech Heracles, and they actually, for a time, moved over to a competitor, AV, utilizing them for such things as C-SWAT, SWAT, and just remote accesses. But they left on Tuesday morning, so Netwatch still being here means that they apparently had tagged along and committed to some business present.
I'm not getting any closer to that.
Okay.
Are
It
kids
sounds
still
like
showing up for
I'm
the party?
hand is the assumption, right?
Sorry? Two people were speaking at once.
Based based on the description, it sounded like I'm hand.
Yes, yes. Black AV, old AV, and black armored guys. Yep. And then
So
your
I
question,
guess it makes sense.
Daniel?
Go ahead, Daniel.
Oh, I said, are students still showing up for the party?
So if you're kind of looking and checking out for that, yeah, you would see them kind of enter in, and they don't come out. It's not like they're walking into a furnace or something. Like they're not dying inside. I mean, that they're going in, they're probably going up to the condo.
Oh, that's good.
I'll go in.
Okay.
Party boy.
One of the Netwatch guys kind of just brusquely stands in your way and places his hand on your chest. Squints, kind of looks at if you're walking in with Twitch and the other two, would kind of stop you, assuming that you'd be in the lead. Excuse me. Apologies. You're a guest here?
Yeah, I'm coming to the party, man.
Party?
Study group.
The woman behind the counter would say, "Excuse me, sir. I believe this is an NTU student who is attending this party that is happening up on the 10th floor." Ah.
Yeah.
Do you have any identification? Sir, please, can you stop trying to scare our guests?
Were we supposed to bring our IDs? Switch says to Elsie.
I don't know. And he gestures towards the elevator. Please, go on. But if I hear anything about anything, you will be the first I check out.
Are you guys
Ooh,
bored?
I
Uh,
wouldn't mind if you checked
As
me out.
as
Squint,
I'm walking away.
Squints, make a cyber tech roll real quick.
Cyber tech and bam. A bunch. A whole
35.
bunch.
All of the
Oh,
numbers. It's the most amount of numbers possible. 35. So you would know that you just got scanned, and they ran you against NCPD database, and based on his statements, he presumes that you aren't who you say you are, or if you are who you are definitely a criminal. uh, you appear to have some sort of notice in the NCPD that they have kind of gauged there. And Switch definitely. You're like, I might be in there, but Switch definitely is.
Oh yeah, I've got a record going back years.
So you're pretty sure that that is why he was kind of fussy. But if it wasn't for the front desk lady, you probably would have been detained.
That lady's awesome.
It's all right. You enter into the elevator. Um, it seems that it's been keyed by her to allow you to go to floor 10. And you head up. When you exit,
Yep.
there are 4 doors. There's one on the left, one on the right. There's 2 on each side. I'm sorry, my brain's dumb. There's 2 further ones and there's 2 closer ones. Basically, the 4 corners of the floor. Each individual one has its own condo. You would know that number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 in blue, is the one that you're wanting to go to. You walk up to the door. You can hear the sounds of what sounds like merriment. but not like a lots of it. Nothing crazy. And you can see that there's a security console panel that has a ring function.
If you don't ring it, I will.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I was thinking about just busting in, hacking it, but that probably wouldn't be good to come in the front door with just open it up and. But yeah, go ahead and yeah,
I
go ahead.
I just like Switch reaches around and presses it.
Oh, hey, Mo. Oh, who are you? You hear a voice on the other side. You don't see anybody, but you can see that there's a camera kind of looking up at you.
Here, here for the festivities.
Festivities? Who the fuck says festivities?
The guy with the drugs.
Oh shit, for real? Show him.
Oh,
I
for real.
I show the two that I have.
All right. I was about to have her say, "Show me your tits," so so she
Hey,
To
knows
make
what?
you're
sure
not.
he's not wired.
Yeah. um, but I didn't know how that would be received. Thank you for knowing what I'm talking about, Zach. The
Yeah,
door
yeah.
opens. It looks like there's only about like 4 or 5 girls in this living room space. Um, the living room space would have, um, and again, we are theater of the minding it. The living room space would have lots of seating, like a um, smart house level of seating, um, and some kind of strange statues that look like they are kind of artist made, very high class bougie shit. Um, there's a big screen TV. Um, looks as though the only points of kind of like leaving this space, there is um, a staircase that goes upstairs. And these are this is technically the 10th floor. It doesn't go up to the 11th floor. It just goes up to like the sub level of this floor. Each floor is actually kind of
Balcony.
double stacked. No, it goes up to an actual like area where a living area, but it's yeah the floors are double stacked for each condo. Um, and then looks like maybe an office on the right, and it looks like a music room on the left. Because you are on um, the northeast side of the space, you would note that um, there are windows on the northern side, and what you'll notice too is that the um, far back space seems to be where most people are kind of at. But this girl will say, "Oh, cool! I think I've seen you around campus," and kind of bring you in. There's not many people here yet. You're kind of early, but good to have the stuff here so we can start this party as quick as possible, huh? So, like, how much? And like, what all you got?
Uh, we definitely have the preem stuff right now. We got a little bit of the harder for the more advanced tar is what I'm getting at, and going to going to be a little bit of a better supplier than some of the people around, I should say.
This other girl who's kind of like standing nearby looks at you and goes, "Why do you talk like a 50-year-old?"
I had to grow up really fast. Okay, some of us don't get to go to all preemie schools all the time. Choom, jeez.
I didn't know like being super formal was like in. This other girl goes, "Hey, what the fuck? What are we doing buying from this dickhead? Janie's the one who sells us our shit." And then this guy says, "She's probably not even going to be able to. Fine."
Why can't Janie sell her shit?
Kind of looks at you like, "What?" I don't know. Probably because she's not gonna be here till late.
The fuck
Like,
do you know that?
because my friend is her boyfriend.
Bullshit. Fucking prove it.
okay, fine. And he like pulls out his agent, and he's like, wait, make a make a persuasion roll because there's like this
Well, you already
moment.
got him.
No, you got him, you got him. But I kind of want to see like where his brain goes. Like if he actually goes like, who the fuck are you? Or like goes through with it. You know, the vibe was very strong, so it was a very low decent.
23.
Yeah, he goes. It just goes right back to giving you the proof that like here's us and we're like we're over on the beach. The and he explains like the yacht location on like the western corporate like downtown waterfront. Um,
Easiest way to get information: egg on a 20-year-old man.
and you would see that you know him um, and his girlfriend, who is the one who's hosting this party, um, are with her, Janie, and another guy who you recognize, the one that everybody had a crush on.
Dylan McMillan.
Dylan is the one. That's right.
Dylan McMillan.
Seemed there was a love square last time. We didn't know about it.
This love some kind of shape.
It's a love shape with many points and angles, jagged. I don't like it. Same.
Poly as in polygoth.
Poly is the polygon. That's what it means. Um, but yeah, you got that information from him. Is there anything else you want to kind of because they're going to buy the drugs for you for double the price. So if you are selling drugs, you can't go back and purchase more right now to try and get an infinite money glitch. Whatever you
No,
no
I get
also
it.
also for Zach, whatever you purchased, that's already there. Don't try to be like,
I don't know how to purchase stuff in
oh,
this game. I like can't see anything on Amelia's sheet, to be perfectly clear.
did you double click her token on the map?
Oh, on the map. That's how
Yeah,
you get into it. Okay.
let me know if it works.
Uh, yeah, that works.
Yeah, and then you just
Opening it from the fucking side didn't work.
no, that's our character sheet. Character sheet.
I see.
But yeah, however much you sell, again, don't you even? I'm being very lenient with you. Be realistic, you little.
It says you lack the permissions to perform this action.
That's not true. That can't
I'm just
be.
telling you what the
That
fucking game
sounds a
says,
little
man.
too specific to be a lie.
Why are you making shit up? Also, why does it sound like
Yellow
totally?
pop-up.
Why does it sound like totally valid? Um, configure ownership limited. Try it now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so however much you sell, how much are you selling, Squints? Are you selling both of your? Oh
2.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Who's
want it. I'm not using, so
free value
yeah, I'll get rid
100,
of
so
it.
you'll make 200 apiece. So get 400 cash.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you sell drugs, and people start arriving. You sell more drugs. Um, again, I'm not going to have you roll a trading roll because these kids are stupid and will buy drugs because not so much the actual fare of using the drugs. It's the I'm cool and doing drugs with my friends. That's currently the important part for them. Okay?
Oh my gosh, I love this program, John. That is great. I love the ledger. That's so good. Where it goes through and it tells you every time you spend euros,
Yeah.
your that's great. Sorry. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No.
That's neat.
Still totally fitting in with these kids, by the way.
I love
I
the
love this
ledger.
ledger.
Oh, I love books and accounting, you guys. Can we just throw him out the window
You're
already?
doing great.
Shit.
Keep it up.
They'll never know.
So how are you supposed to sell them? Sorry.
Move them onto
How much can
sheet.
they buy?
Apparently with bad grammar and
But
Yeah.
yeah,
very low vocab.
all you have to do if you're wanting to sell them based on price, like honestly for
Sure.
you, like it's gonna be a process. So hopefully you didn't buy too much. But what you'll
I
do
don't
I
have to
is
sell it
invested
all
my
here.
life savings.
you'll go to Ledger and click the little white
Paper, post-it
paper,
note.
and then you're going to put how much you would have gained, and it should already tell you how much you purchased, right? And you're just going to
Yeah.
double that amount, and then you're going to hit plus sign on it, and it'll add it as a oh god, not a liability. What's the other one in accounting? I don't have many of them, which is why like it's not an asset.
Asset?
It's not an asset. It's a gain.
Appreciating asset.
It's when you gain something in accounting. Equity? Is that what I want? I think it's equity.
Or you're just talking to a bunch of economists here.
You're right. It's really not terribly important what it's called. The bonus, the plus to
You
make it a
got plus money.
Yeah, plus money, not negative money. Right. No, it is assets. You're right. I'm stupid. That's plus liability. That is what I learned in. That's I didn't even actually keep that memorized. Sales are happening. Done with your sales, Zach.
Yeah.
Great. Um, the party keeps going. It's not like horribly crazy, but Kincaid, I'm assuming you're outside somewhere, keeping close and an eye on the location and an ear.
Yeah, I'd be parked. I think I'd have Leo with me,
Okay. So I would like for you,
just
since
sort
you're
of
the
like
driver
ready to
in a stakeout, I want you to go
hack
ahead
something.
and give me a stealth roll.
Stealth roll from PK.
And Leo, if you wish to help, you can, and we actually have a measure for how to do the help action.
Sure.
Um,
How do I do that?
For the help.
so you'll roll a stealth check, and the DV is 9. What'd you get on the DV9?
Who's rolling that?
You're rolling a stealth check, Daniel, to help.
Oh, my bad. I was like, man, Kincaid he's rolling 9? I was like, that's so simple.
That's pretty easy.
I
So
got
now I
20.
go ahead and roll also stealth.
Well, I just need to know how much did you beat 9 by?
11.
By 11.
You beat it by 11. Okay. So I believe help has a maximum. Let me double check. Oh no, it's got it. I'm glad I replaced that. Okay, cool. On a success, the selected character gains a bonus equal to one half the punk's ranks in the skill, rounded up, minimum 1. So what are your ranks in stealth?
6, so
So
3.
3 rounded. Yeah, that's perfect. So you gain a +3 to your
I'm
roll.
gaining +3 to this roll.
Yes, and the DV for you is a 19. Spend any luck before you make the roll.
Is there a way I can add the 3?
It should have a bonus on there. When you click the roll, there will be a bonus entry. Select it, highlight it, and then kind of change the number.
I see.
You got it?
Additional mods is the thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot what it was called.
Also got a
You did
20.
it.
Okay, great. So then, perfect. You know that it does appear that Netwatch are about, and there's more than just the one car. You would see that there's probably around 4 like pairs of officers that are on site. Um, you would know that there are 2 in the lobby if that was communicated to you by Leo and Squints. Um, Otherwise, you're not really seeing into the space. You're wondering where the other 3 are. If you'd like to try and kind of focus on where they would be, I need you to give me a You'll
And
check
there's
it.
3 Netwatch?
There are a total of 4 duos of Netwatch at this building. That means that there are 8 Netwatch officers on site.
Gotcha.
And if you would like to know where they would be based on just kind of procedural understanding and that kind of knowledge, you can make me a criminology roll if
Okay.
you would like to see where they're at and kind of gauge where they would be. You can make a perception roll, whichever you feel more comfortable doing.
Criminology sounds more apt to it.
Okay.
The modifier confirmed 15.
Okay, sufficient. So your presumption is that there are probably 2 teams that are located on site at the actual place wherever this crime happened. Based on your understanding from your readout, it was on floor 11. And it does look as though, from this vantage point, you can see that there is some kind of structural damage on the AV landing pad at that level. Um, so, pretty sure that they're there. And then on the roof, checking like actual net connections from this location to the local net. And then lastly, with the security office, so that's probably why they're in the lobby. That's probably where they're gaining access to the actual net architectures and the security therein.
Yeah.
Usually done in stages. Them having 4 actual groups is kind of, it means that this is a big deal. It's not a small thing.
I wouldn't want to panic Squints especially about that kind of information, but I would sort of bounce it off of Leo because
Leo.
he's sort of in the sphere of being a net runner. I was like, why would they need so many guys on this?
What was originally like a butt puckering kind of like, oh shit, Netwatch is here, just became a, oh shit, Netwatch is here. So yeah, you feel like using Netrunner shit here is you're gonna broadcast yourself very quickly
Yeah,
if you do that.
stay out of the system itself.
Yeah,
So
which was my intention this entire time.
no, I saw it on your face when I said Netwatch. You're like, well, I guess I get to sit back and do nothing this session. No fucking
Which I'm
way.
okay with.
Um, but yeah, they do appear to be this does appear to be a very active crime scene for them at least, and they're very focused and engaged.
Um, I mean, when you point that out, I'll just be like, just honestly feel like what's going on here isn't anything to do with us as long as we maintain a fairly low profile. So I'm not going to do anything crazy to draw too much attention. We should be all right. Also, Chino called me last night saying,
Like the pants.
hungry, yeah, hungry, might have a gig for us. Still waiting on the details, but big guy's still around, still kicking.
Huh. Get a load of that. So something like abducting a young girl would probably be raising a
Yeah.
stink in Netwatch's eyes, I think, right? Sorry to
Abducting?
change the subject
Probably.
back on.
I do like a happy burger salesman, but
I think abducting? Probably. Getting damning evidence on her? Probably not as much. Or following her when she leaves here?
I guess I
Probably
could
also
make
okay.
myself known to Netwatch. It's not what I'm doing isn't out of the bit of influence I have. Like this is not John, this isn't out of the ordinary for Kincaid is doing a job like
you're a
this.
cop.
Right?
Yeah, you're a cop.
On a
You
drug
work.
sting.
You are a detective, which means you are a higher level cop, and you definitely are a part of an important department, one of them that still gets funding.
I mean, you are with Vice, and this is a Vice sting, so
Yeah.
we'll see why that'd be an issue.
I'm gonna see if I can just send a message to I don't know any contact in Netwatch.
No,
Uh
no.
would they have like an open channel with PD?
It is an open channel, but it's one way. They talk to NCPD when they want to. It is never really the other way. They are cunts. Sorry. C word.
No, I had a feeling.
No, they're like it's like the FBI but for computers.
All right.
They're the
I came here to do a job, same as they came here to do a job. We're gonna stay out of their hair. If anything comes up, point them towards me. I'll deal with it. Get yourselves out of here.
you're talking
You
to
were
them.
sending that to the group.
I'll let them know Netwatch is here, but they shouldn't be involved in what we're doing. Don't count on, Netrunner wizardry on our end.
I believe you're
Sort of
saying
excuse Leo from doing that.
the job has not changed, is what you're basically saying.
Correct.
Um, I was gonna say whatever they see, there's no way to relay that, right? So we see what the other guys see.
No, unless they have a like a micro video, and then they have to have an internal agent and Neuroport with Hollow, and then they have to have, or you have to have them take a hold of a device that allows for seamless connection.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the only one you can afford right now is the one that's very noticeable. It'd be like a huge backpack they'd be carrying around.
I was just thinking because I'm pretty sure Kincaid had could record,
Yeah,
but he's not
Kincaid
in
can
there to see.
record for sure.
I'm not in there to be
Yeah.
undercover. You can imagine if we did, though.
Buy Squints the Boogle glass or something.
I'm a little surprised he doesn't have video on his goggles, but
Even if he
it
did,
takes a lot of slots.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff to kind of get it to be a streamer.
All right, so
Okay,
on with the
Party
party.
on.
on with the plan. So around midnight, when Janie is expected to arrive, according to the interior party, you would see that two pairs of Netwatch would come out and would leave the area. They leave in one vehicle together. Then you would see more teenager types or young adults or adults enter into the place and kind of seemingly head up towards the suite. And one of those people would be Janie, or moving into the building.
We're down to just 3 groups of Netwatch. See, we're doing good.
And I will say, as far as cop shenanigans go, um, the moment that you see her and the moment that she would enter the door, you feel like there's a pretty sizable window between those two moments. That if you wanted to detain her before she entered the building, you could.
Container
We
on
need
what?
to
That's the
make this
problem.
look real to her. That she is getting busted.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to call your backup in time for that to happen. So it would just be a guy in a mustard yellow suit jumping out with a badge and some fucking weird looking kid. Well, 30 something year old
Hey,
kid.
I resemble that remark.
I keep forgetting Leo is like 30.
Yeah, me too. John Shaft looking at
I
him.
don't know why. I think Squints just has me age blood.
Yeah, Squints looks like Steve Martin in his 30s. And Leo looks like Shaft in his 20s.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Yeah,
Oh, that Shaft. Sorry,
John Shaft, yeah.
I
I
was
don't know who you're talking about.
Let's talk
Leo's
about
is the other
Shaft.
one.
that's what.
We
Yeah.
continue.
Bad mother, shut your mouth.
He's a bad mother. Shut your
It's like, no, he doesn't, guys. That's
mouth.
not at all.
We went on a journey. But yeah, you would see her going in. I'm assuming you alert the people upstairs. But inside,
Yes,
but
if I may, I want to know how she arrived.
yeah, great question. She appears to have arrived on foot. Go ahead and make a streetwise roll. The two of you, Leo and
What
Kincaid.
is education?
I believe so. Yeah. No, no, social, social.
14.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, both of you get it. The DV was actually lower for Leo, just due to his normal method of transportation. Basically, what you were checking was where the NCART station is and kind of like where the nearest bus route is located. And basically, they're coming straight from like the Berkeley and Bay NCART drop off. So you're kind of like, oh, okay, she's walking on foot. She got here by bus. And again, when you saw her yesterday, she was driven around in a chauffeur vehicle, like one of those beautiful Arasaka style kind of armored vehicles, and her chauffeur was like an armed guard.
And she is walking up with how many people with her?
By herself at first, and then she kind of catches up with some people who were coming from a different direction, a car park.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. And then they would all go in, and then they'd all go up, and then they'd arrive at the party. And by this time, Squints and Switch, you probably sold all your drugs before midnight. I mean, you're right there.
Yeah, mine went out quick. I got rid of mine quick.
Sure, 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 sure. I'd like the two of you to go ahead and give me a. I mean, social wise, I just don't know what I want. So I'm going to actually tell you regarding social skills. I have a listing of them. Choose two that you feel like you're trying to kind of embody here, and then we'll make you roll skill checks for those two. But describe narratively how you're kind of embodying those skills.
Uh, you can go first if you want.
I mean, Switch knows how to fucking dress.
Yeah.
They have quite the outfit wardrobe and knows how to dress for the occasion and is specifically like caught up on modern college fashion. Still neo quiche, but like not clashing with the vibe. So wardrobe and style would be one that I would consider to like gain
Yeah.
popularity here.
And then your second one?
Thinking probably just persuasion.
Yeah.
Um,
Getting people to
Good talker.
like you, kind of you're persuading them to kind of enjoy
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
And that
they're
doesn't have to be
good
like
at that.
dedicated conversation. Obviously, persuasion can be actions and such. But perfect, perfect, perfect. And then obviously with social skills, especially when bribery is at hand, you can refund some of the money you just gained from your drugs and give one dose of drugs away for free to sweeten the deal on this.
Oh, I will totally give one dose of drugs away for free.
Sure, sure. So go ahead and give me one skill check of each, and then while you're doing that, we'll look at Squints and focus in on him so he can decide which two social skills he wants to fuck with.
Are you ready for me now, or you want to wait for him? There we go.
Ready for
After that.
you.
I'm going to go streetwise. Actually, I'm going to try to start, especially since they were making fun of how I talked, trying to be a businessman and such, or whatever. I'm going to be try to be very street and talk to them like, hey, no, I know where I'm at. I didn't grow up in Rich Town. I've had to go my own life. So I would say streetwise and persuasion, trying to persuade them that I
Yeah,
am
I
who I
like
am.
both of those. Go ahead and give them to me. Do you want to free drugs for a sweet deal?
What I don't
So the
what.
DV is set at a number. If you give me drugs for free and basically refund the money you just got back to me, so you didn't actually sell drugs, you gave away drugs, then the DV will be lower.
Yeah, no, I would want to be making a so yeah, so
Can
I'll do
I
minus.
have extra drugs that I didn't actually sell? Can I
Oh yeah,
give away drugs on on Squid's behalf?
absolutely. Pass the
Yeah,
drugs over. Okay,
I have like literally 50
because you
doses of
have
synth. Well, 49 now, and then after I give away for Squints, I have 48 doses of fucking synth coke that I'm just sitting on here.
so it's
Oh,
the bitumen's a little bit more expensive, and also it could potentially be narratively important. So um,
there we go. The good one was a failure.
So I think it's very funny that your streetwise was low, but your persuasion was high. So what I'm going to say is based on what you said you were doing, they do not believe our street level. They think you're a fucking nerd. But you have persuaded them that you are a drug dealer and you know what you're talking about. in the drug dealer department. They still think you're some dorky fucking kid who probably has um, engineering specialties, and like you're gonna be some kind of you're growing up to be some like Militech egghead who's gonna put together the next big death machine that they make in Militech. Like that's who they think you are.
I open up my wrist launcher.
Oh, no, no, no,
I
no.
played pumped up kicks.
Well, there's that, but no, he said I open up my wrist launcher. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop, but it was in my brain, not an actual temporal state. I open up my wrist launcher. Okay, well, wow, that went dark in a lot of directions. Cool.
So, moving
So
on.
you ingratiate yourselves very well in the party. Um, you are very kind of like well liked in the party. They just do not think that Squints is street level. If that's at all something that Switch is trying to press, they would believe whatever you say. They think you are the coolest person at the party based on your roles. Um, and you and your gang members are basically able to kind of run the floor and kind of have the party kind of encircled around you by the time Janie and others arrive. Um, Squints, you would notice that amongst the number of people that kind of entered into the space, besides Janie, you'd also notice that Dylan from the party is there, and you'd also notice that um, Derek is also at the party, and they are all a part of the same group as they're entering in. Becky is not here.
Make it a love pentagon. Join in.
Switch jumps into.
A hexagon.
No, it's just gonna be a. Oh gosh, what's the name of the guy who runs over the world and makes a big orb?
Katamari Damacy.
Katamari Damacy, yeah,
Uh,
it's a love that shape.
Good job, Jody. I wasn't getting anywhere from there.
Took me a minute, but I got there.
Who's the real detective? So
I was thinking Looney Tunes. I don't know.
okay, fair. But focusing up, they arrive. Um, and you would kind of be able to tell Switch that Janie kind of starts to make moves, but nobody's buying because they've already got here from you and Quince if you sold these. And Janie starts kind of like investigating at the party, seemingly trying to find out who has been selling at the party.
I'm gonna sit back and keep an eye on her.
Okay.
Just like I don't want to approach. I just want to watch in the corner and see what she's doing.
All right. Of the two of you, who do you think sold more?
Oh, him.
Me, by
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
So much more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sold over 60 doses
Okay.
I
of
sold
drugs.
2.
So and nobody believes that Squids is a drug dealer, so they just think that you're some guy who's trying to act cool and you're like a big like tech dork at school. That works perfectly. So you're already the center of the party, and so
Yeah.
Janie would kind of walk up to you with her crew, and she'd be like, "Hey, who the hell are you?"
Who the hell are you?
Doesn't matter. I asked you first. The fuck?
You should fucking know me, bitch.
I don't. So I'm asking you who the fuck you are.
My God. Switch.
Switch. The
You want to
fuck?
find out why?
No. Like you're
Your
sell-
loss.
you're selling at my party. You're kind of fucking up the whole vibe here.
Where the fuck were you?
I just got here. Like, didn't you hear that
And
the
I'm not
cops were all
selling
over this
anymore.
place? Yeah, nobody's buying anymore. And she kind of like leans in when she says that. And like, it seems like the crowd you kind of had it's kind of spilling away, but some of them are sticking by and kind of going like, "Oh."
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the vibe right now.
Sounds like a you problem and not really a me problem.
Listen, bitch, my fucking father's RSOC counter intel. I'll have you gutted. Okay?
Hmm.
Stay the fuck off my
And
turf.
I guarantee you, I will get to your father before you.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the one at a fucking party selling drugs, bitch. You think there ain't cameras all around? You said the cops were outside. You're already on fucking camera. Your life is fucked, not mine.
She kind of like huffs, like very clearly, like absolutely kind of like gobsmacked, but like angered, and will walk over to Dylan. You can kind of overhear a bit of a yelling spat, and then she leaves, and he follows after her.
Um, I don't know if Squints can see Switch, but Switch is gonna try to make like a hand signal to follow.
I was watching her, so if you were talking to her, absolutely I'd have
Yeah,
eyes.
Yeah,
So
and
then
you can
just
hollow link
immediately
up.
follow.
And yeah,
as
you
I'm walking out, I would say go to the people as I'm walking by. Thanks so much. It was such a good time. I hope you all are doing great. Finals are coming up this year. Go team, go! As
yeah.
I'm walking out.
So what you just did is you took away from the fact that you could have left quietly with a stealth check, and now you have to make a conversation roll to get out of here without being seen as suspicious, following
I'm
Janie and Dylan.
conversating. He is not. She
No,
is
no, no.
not.
You're
Switch is
leaving.
not.
So you're leaving right after Janie left. Okay, make sure you understand where we're at. So by talking to people, being like, "Hey, I'm going now," just as a big scene happened, I need you to make a conversation roll so it doesn't look like you are following them out. Do you understand?
Okay, I'm gonna spend a luck, my last luck that I have,
Yeah,
and
cool.
Can I drop another drug on the ground?
he throws drugs up like money. Just
It's a
You know what?
pinata.
Fuck it. Yeah, sure. You know
Yeah,
what?
buddy.
Drug is currency for +1 to roll. You can't spend more than one. It's like chipping in.
Only at this
yeah,
party.
heck yeah, guys. Yep, there we go.
So,
Doing
Squints,
good today, guys.
Squints leaves, goes outside, almost immediately tailing the two. Janie and
And
Dylan don't notice, but everybody at the party seems to notice that Squints is like following after Janie.
can
And
I
then
send a message to the crew outside? They're on their way out.
you can send it to the whole crew, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
Okay.
Um,
It's going
yeah,
well.
I'll try to head towards like an intercept path, between the building and what you said, the N bus, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Squints, do you try to enter into the elevator with them, or do you try and back
Oh
away?
no,
Okay, so you
no.
would see them enter the elevator, and you're trying to like remain incognito. The door would shut, and they would start heading down. You can wait for the next car, or you can start making your way down the stairs. There's a like a stairwell.
I'm gonna do stairs, and I'm gonna be so out of breath
Yeah, give me an endurance
because he
roll.
does not do cardio.
You go
Oh,
downstairs. You go downstairs. You're gonna be
So
great.
while he's doing all that, I just sent a message to the group. Is it confirmed that she has anything on her?
Yes, since she couldn't sell anything.
Yeah, so you're a bit winded, for sure. I would say for the next, 30 or so minutes, any actions that you'll take will have a -2 penalties.
cool.
Um, but you're able to kind of make it down there, and you'd see the backs of them as they are leaving. And you're kind of like breathing hard. And as you're kind of opening up that very rarely used passageway, um, is there anything you want to take into account before you just pop out? Again, I'm not mentioning what you're seeing when you open the door because you're just opening the door and going out. You just gonna the one thing I'm mentioning you're going to see no matter what is them leaving. But is there anything that you want to like make sure that we're aware of that Squint is doing precautionarily before we get into you
I'm
coming out?
going to try to not. Uh, one, you you said that when I went up, those two guys that were bothering me, the security guards,
Yeah.
and honestly, the late the front desk, I
Okay.
I'm not trying to mess with them. Can I find a fire escape or something that goes out the other way that's not the front door?
Um, that is a very interesting question.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a very interesting question. I do like it. I am going to have you make me a education.
Awesome. Just straight education?
There's education as a skill, yeah.
Okay.
It is under education.
I wish
Yeah.
I could help you.
Yep, nope, one guys. I'm doing great.
So you
It's
are
good
on
night.
fire tonight.
So you
Yeah,
get
dude.
you get down to the bottom of the stairs. It's also -2, so it's actually a 4. But you get down to the bottom of the stairs, and you're like, oh shit, those guys are out there. Fire escape. And you just start panicking, thinking about, oh god, why didn't I pay attention?
And I'm saying it out loud. Fire escape, fire, and they think there's a
No, you
fire in
tripped
the
the
building
fire
now.
alarm.
Yep, and then there's a
Well,
fire.
no, it's not that bad. But you're pretty sure that if you leave this door, they will probably spot you out. But there is no other way for you to go to kind
I
of.
want to go back up, run back up to the elevator, and then take the elevator down like normal. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Okay. Give me another endurance roll. You are going upstairs now.
-2.
Because when you try the first door, it's locked.
Oh, buddy!
When you try the first
Second
door,
wind.
it's locked. And the only door you have access to get out of right now at this point is the floor you came out of. So
I'm
you
gonna try to go back to the party.
you go back up to the 10th floor. You ran down 10 flights of stairs. You ran up 10 flights of stairs. You got it, and now you're taking an elevator down. I just want to make sure you understand. If this goes to a chase situation, you're probably not going to be in it.
I am dripping with sweat.
For sure.
Somehow you're more tired from going down the stairs than up the stairs. It's crazy.
For sure.
Ah,
So,
I
uh,
suck at rolling so hard.
then what I need is Kincaid, Leo. I need you to give me a perception check, and then Switch. Are you leaving the party, or are you letting like Squids kind of be the party removal, the party go chaser downer?
I mean, eventually, but I'm gonna do it much more subtly than Squints did because I don't want to be in
You
this
don't.
fucking place where the cops raid it.
You don't say. So you're gonna wait a bit, and then you're gonna go. This is actually really funny, and I'm going to make it as funny as I possibly can. Um, Leo, Kincaid's like smoking a cigarette or fucking like having one of those like noir moments where like like his thoughts are kind of being spoken over, like him looking sternly out the window, puffing on a cigarette. But you
This
notice,
city is sick, and I'm the only menace. Like, I'll just start monologuing.
please, I appreciate you. But for you, Daniel, you would see them, the couple. It seems that they've come out of the lobby and are making their way to that car park that I mentioned. That the group of people who you didn't ask if there's anybody you recognize there. Um, it looks like that had Dylan in it, and Dylan is going to the car park with Janie.
Is that the opposite direction from where I just started to head off towards?
Um, no, they're in the same direction, but it's like a lot sooner. And since you said you did kind of head off in that direction, I'm gonna say that you're pretty much like in front of them. So like you could intercept them before they enter the car park, or you could wait and then kind of tail them when they start making their way into the car park. When I say car park, I mean like a garage, like multi-level elevator that goes up in between, probably doesn't work, and like stairs.
Okay. I'll just send a message. Looks like they're going to the car park. I'll meet you guys there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to tail them at least into the car park first. As soon as we get in, it's fine.
Give me a stealth.
Man, we are on it tonight.
This is great.
I really love.
Gotta get those out of the way now.
Okay, so what I'm
To
going
make
to
us look really good and smart.
What I'm going to do is because I didn't expect it to be because you're really good at stealth.
It's all we do is for once.
Yeah.
So far as to say,
This would never happen in roll 20.
roll 20. Listen, everybody was absolutely applauding the purchase system. I don't care if you all roll shit for the rest of our lives.
There is a ledger. It's very nice.
We will, yeah, ledger, very cool word. We'll just lower the DVs so it fits your baseline rolling. But what I was saying, they will catch you. They will obviously spot you and kind of be like, "Who the fuck are you? Why are you following us?" Or again, they might recognize you. But I'm going to put it to the group instead of myself when that happens. Is it immediately, like as you're entering into the car park and possibly getting into an elevator with them? Or is it like at the floor where they'll probably be ending their journey? Or anywhere in between?
I mean, I'm impartial. I'll let everyone else pick because as long as I'm in the garage and they're in the garage, that's all I care about.
Yes.
This is Netwatch.
No, this is
No,
the couple,
Dylan
Dylan
and
and
Janie.
Janie. They are going to be spotting Leo. Um, they are either going to spot him immediately, like Leo's stupid and like kind of just enters into the elevator with them, hoping he's not like noticed by them, hood up and all that, looking super stealthy. He's like this for some reason. He's just like, I'm not following you guys.
It could,
You're
it
following
could
me.
be that, or I turned to go into the garage, not realizing that they had stopped like right after they
Oh,
got in. I almost run into them.
it could be that, but it could also be as like once they get to the car that they're going to, presumably, Leo kind of like moves too far forward. Again, at any point during this or any situation, I'm just leaving it to the party, the group. If you have any ideas that you want to throw out there, because I feel like it doesn't matter where it happens, but I do think that it could add something to the scene.
Well, I'll openly say I was gonna do something before they even get to the car, so either one before that, elevator or as soon as we get in, whatever the group says.
What do you think? Not everybody all
I
at
mean,
once.
it's funny if they're already like running from us. So if he gets into the elevator with them by mistake, is I think it's exciting. I don't know what you want from us.
Sure,
It
that
sounds
works.
like we're about to fuck this up.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, but not like completely unsalvageably.
Here, I'll roll for it. Even it's
We'll just see.
elevator,
Yeah,
Yeah.
odd it's before that.
I mean, I can make a decision. I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to like make
Nope,
it.
even is elevator.
Okay. All right. So you kind of come around the corner, thinking that they didn't go into the elevator, or thinking that they wouldn't be able to recognize you, and he kind of looks at you as the elevator's up 2 or 3 floors and says, "Hey, weren't you working security for a party like a month ago?" Dylan goes, "Oh shit, you're that guy who fucked Derek over." And then they kind of like look at each other and they look at the panel, and you can see that it's set on floor 7. It appears that they're going to floor 7, and they kind of look at each other.
I want to jack into him.
Okay? At this moment, the elevator door on the 10th floor opens up, which you've hit the button and waited. You, Elise, and enter in. You hear a loud crashing sound, which sounds like the fire kind of like the stairwell pop open, and then you see Squints run around and kind of enter into the elevator, yelling, "Hold the door, hold the door!" and enter into the elevator, just absolutely dripping with sweat, um, looking like a psychopath.
Yep.
Door shuts, head down. Okay, and just if you have anything you want to interject, see one.
Who did you say?
It's Squints and the 3 girls,
Yeah, I know. You
or two
said, does
girls.
someone want to interject?
Yeah, you two a very awkward situation just arose. You came up sweating and entered into the same elevator, and it started descending. Like I just wanted to.
Yeah, no, I would say those cops are downstairs still, probably. And the lady at the front desk, we ah couldn't be seen coming out of the fire escape. No fire escape.
The funniest word
I
was
can't breathe.
the funniest word was probably. He never saw if they were
No.
I
testing
assume
them.
Nope,
there's,
I
pro-
never
there's
opened the
probably
door.
cops down there.
Elevator stops at the ground floor, opens. You enter out into the lobby, and it doesn't look like Netwatch is on the scene.
I go, come on! Switch just looks at Elsie and
uh,
then steps out of the elevator.
Elsie's laughing. Like genuinely, she's laughing. And it's like a giggle, but kind of like very pointed bit of laughter at Squints. Um, okay, you get out, and this is about the time that the elevator hits the seventh floor. They are completely quiet, like as you're kind of like starting to jack into them. Go ahead and make an interface roll.
Did you finish all the perks?
Um, nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep the question now.
Rock and code might have been switched.
That's right.
Looks
Either a 17 or an 18.
yeah. So it looks like rock and code is still at a +2. I'll make sure to modify that. I thought I switched them out though.
I'll say I can modify it. It's not a problem.
No, it's fine. I prefer if it's the exact entry.
I don't know why it rolled twice, but either way, it's one of those two numbers, whichever one you want to pick.
That's crazy that you roll the exact numbers that you would need to roll to make that 18 or 17. Anyway, you check into them. They will presumably not know you're present in their report. You'll have a few actions.
Do either of them have
You said you
self
jacked
ice?
into him.
Yeah. Does he have self ice?
He does not.
And how far away am I from them?
Um, do me a favor with that question though. I'm going to use that as an action. I do apologize. I would like for you to make an interface roll. This is basically similar in kind to the action Pathfinder. Or God, my brain's working. There's another interface ability that ID. This is ID. Your base or scanner. So many damn things that's the same.
I don't even know what scanner is, but it's fine. I'm gonna roll it.
Sure. Okay. So you kind of search the architecture like you just asked. Is there any self ice? It doesn't appear that there's any pass walls self ice in the neuroport from the scan, and you don't detect anything untoward, off, or different.
Seems sketchy. Thought you had me do this. Um. Well, okay. So how far away am I from them?
You're within 2 meters, like you're in the same box as
Carrying an
them.
elevator.
Oh, okay. So I actually have time to just step in the elevator as my move action.
Yeah, you stepped into the into the elevator, and they didn't recognize you until you were like a floor up.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was
You were
like
trying to
they were
do
in there, they saw me, and they were like looking at the panel like they could close the door in time. That's where
no.
I was at.
Sorry, let me explain it, the scene just so we're on the same page. You entered into the elevator. They had hit a button. Okay, floor 7. It wasn't important until it was. You were identified by them, and they recognize who you are. And they were going up to the floor, and your presumption has to be at this point that they're going to the floor where their car is. Which means that even if they were to try and act it cool or like try and like, go to a different floor or hide away from you so they're trying to lose your trail, unfortunately you already know what floor their car's on. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So I want to do a system reset on him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll DV. 12.
Yeah, it should be an additional +1 to whatever this roll is.
Just close. Proximity. So 14 is a sufficient amount. Dylan falls over unconscious. But you are immediately jacked out of his neuroport.
That's fine. And then can I jack into her?
And when you are jacked out of the neuroport, you would see that a logo, very broad and like plain, kind of featured in front of you, almost as if an alert has been signaled, and the big old corporate logo that appears in front of you is Militech.
Well, too late now. Can I jack into her?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll it? Because I
Uh,
don't care if she knows I'm in there.
yeah. That's fine. She does have 3 passwalls. And it does look as though when you enter into her, and he's dropping in meat space, it looks like she is about to retreat and run away from you,
Oh, I guess it does matter
and
if she
possibly
knows.
engage with you in like a physical sense. So,
I'll say,
Is there an
Janie,
emergency stop?
you're under arrest. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be.
okay, you say that as you kind of jack into her, and
Yeah.
yeah. Any other net actions?
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, or sorry, one, two,
uh,
three. You've used so far.
3. Yeah. So I guess I can just go ahead and try to crack the first 2 walls.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make it's a DB 12 for her passwalls. First one. Second one. Okay. Seems like she only has one more. When the turn ends, she is going to brawl with you. I'm going to give you an opportunity to brawl back. Go ahead and make a brawling roll.
I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Bear with me. Two. Always goofy. Bear with me.
Doesn't he?
Still operates in physical space. There's no penalties, right? Bad at brawling.
Correct. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be evasion instead of brawling, or is
No.
she grabbing him?
Brawling versus brawling when you are grabbing, yeah.
Okay, you're grabbing.
She has a special technique she was taught by father.
I'm about to get whooped by a girl.
No,
You're about to get disarmed.
no,
She's gonna rip my arms off? Oh no.
no. So I love it. I suppose
Is
that's
she about
just
to unconscious me?
that's very strange that my mook is unadjustable. I guess I'm just gonna use her. It's not technically hers, but I'm gonna use her brawling roll. This is gonna be at a -2. Um, so I'll add that. It's not technically her chart, so
That's
I'll just use a situation modifier. We'll call this a complex. Did she win?
Yep. I
Okay.
win.
So she is going to grab you and knee you in the balls, like super hard. Now, I don't recall you not having genitalia. This would probably hurt anybody with genitalia, and that's the point of the maneuver. She's going to effectively stun you. You are going to be
Oh, I
unable
missed
to.
her stud.
Wait, do you have one? Oh, I was about
No.
to say. But so
She
she,
breaks her knee.
yeah, her whole body just explodes from the knee outwards. She knees you square in the groin. You will lose your turn. You will basically skip your next turn, and then she runs into the car park.
Okay. Well, that was before the elevator door even shut.
Yeah, it's just as it opened, like I'd mentioned. You drop the guy, and then we're moving into him just as they were about to step off. But she would have crotch kicked you.
Yes.
Okay. So during your next turn, you can hear her running away in a panic. I need you to make a perception roll because you have sight of her but limited, and you would have audio of her but also kind of limited. Okay, so you're pretty sure she ran around to the ramps and is making her way physically down like cars do. You understand? But on foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say
No,
that
that
with all
runs.
that she's running down the ramps?
Yes, and also I need you to, because it's mostly just a kind of patterning of position and also a random chance of her kind of moving in specific patterns. Roll me a d10. If you roll 5 or less, you will be disconnected from her signal. If it's 6 or more, you will still have a connection into her signal. So you are still connected to her net architecture when you recover.
Okay, Kay gets here soon.
Okay. It's your
Shit.
go if you want to do something. Because again,
Oh,
we're
I thought
gonna
you said
kind of.
I lose my turn, right?
Well, yeah, you lost a turn and then she ran. Right. So she's booking
Oh,
it.
okay.
And then my random roll was to determine whether she kind of gotten underneath a position where the lead line walls of the elevator plus the lead line walls of the elevator beneath you would have blocked the connection.
Okay, so I'll move as much as I can to stay like close to her,
Okay,
and then try to crack this next wall.
go ahead. Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll this when it happened.
That's a fail.
I meant that. You know what? That's fine. What was the first of those two dice? Okay,
2, I think.
cool, cool, cool. Um, la la la. So we'll just go with the two. Okay. And you got a 12 plus 1? Oh, it wouldn't be
Yes.
plus 1. It would just be 12. Okay, so that does not break her pass wall. Her final one, like I said, these are DV12s. They appear to be
Yeah.
modified.
Let's try again.
Yeah, you got 2 more codes. Okay, and, oh, sorry, hold on. Keep forgetting all of the things. You will take that much damage when you fail the pass wall.
So 7.
Yeah, 7 straight to the brain. It's like a synoptic feedback.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and try to system reset her.
Okay. Absolutely.
I think I have something that adds to the roll. Ah, visual cortex. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so I get a +1 to my quick X.
Yep. No, visual
Okay.
cortex isn't a +1 to your quick hacks. It is a +1 to your defense against
Oh,
quick hacks.
okay. Yeah, either way. 16's fine.
Okay. So yeah, she system resets. You pretty sure you hear kind of a thud of person on pavement some distance away, but you're not exactly sure where. Your scan from like when you system reset her and where you're jacked in with her, you don't know her exact location, but it's beneath you. And just because flavor is always a flavor win, there's a chance this could happen. Say it's about a 1 in 10 chance. Go ahead and roll a d10. If it's a 1, something dramatic happens. If it's not, then nothing crazy.
Why'd you have to manifest it?
Yeah, John.
Why'd you have to put it on the table?
Jeez.
You're like, okay, but you better not do that thing you always do. That's a very real
Before we
10% chance to happen.
before we move with this next beat, I want to
She's gonna get run
reiterate.
over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're in a car park.
Yeah, the
But
car
At
comes around the
fucking
corner.
1 a.m.
no, yeah.
She gets
Why not?
ran over.
It's Night City. Okay, okay. Hold on. You bring up a fair
Speed
point,
bump.
and I do want to be absolutely fair. Do we go with it, or do I have you roll another d10? And if it's 2 ones, like a or a
Does it kill her outright? Is that the end of story? Then
she's
no,
not
we
That's
don't
it.
go through with it.
That's it.
she's not dying anyways. She's not dying anyways. That's not
So we're
happening.
going to space, I hear.
Yeah, she gets
Hungry's
kidnapped.
got a job for us.
I gotta figure out how the fuck we get to space.
Yeah.
Got a job for it.
That guy
We
Hungry
can't
called,
afford
didn't he?
space without
So,
this job.
what will happen is the system connection maintains, but you do hear kind of like a screeching sound, and another thud sound as you're making your way over that direction.
Dope.
The elevator at the well before this kind of ends, like just as it's beginning, really. The elevator door opened. You guys stepped out. There were no cops there, and then you came out and would have been able to connect with everybody through Hollow. So if you want to move in any directions or patterns, you're certainly welcome to do so.
I'm trying to catch my breath.
Yeah. So you head to the car.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Switch?
I think I'm also heading there.
Okay. Leo, you make it to the
Where's
car.
Kincaid during this?
Is Kincaid coming? I didn't remember hearing Kincaid was.
I was sort of waiting for my chance. I didn't know what we were doing.
Oh, sure. This is
Yeah,
like.
I said that they were going to the car park.
I,
Is there-
I
Okay.
assume it's like,
So,
okay, we let Kincaid know. It was like,
pause.
yeah, I'm going to the door. Oh, 4-7, I better hustle up there.
Pause. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain was on static.
I'm trying to be polite.
Kincaid is just giving a noir speech to his window while staring off into the night city. That's where my brain locked, and I forgot to move to the next beat when someone told you about something. I'm so sorry. So okay,
Fine, it's whatever.
let's
I
lock
would
in.
like to, if it's communicated to me, go find the girl that got knocked out and hit by a
So
car.
it's communicated to you that the girl's in the car park. You go in there, and this would be right after the car or the elevator doors are shut, and you don't have a chance to get in. And you're pretty sure Leo did get in based on the weird, creepy guy with the mustache over there in the corner. But you weren't able to catch up with him. Do you want to take the stairs up to kind of try and catch up with him? You would have been able to tell that it's. I mean, you would be able to tell where it's headed. You just have to follow it up. You know what I mean? It's gonna.
Yeah, I'll chase it. It's fine.
Okay. Cool. So go ahead and make an endurance roll.
Yeah, I'll fuck this up, don't worry.
Vincent, maybe Kincaid, just out of breath. Oh no, you're
16.
great. You're totally fine. So you would catch the 10th floor, and you would basically in that moment, like just before or just after it happened, you would hear a girl running off. Would you give chase?
I did also say she's running down the ramp now.
Well,
That's what I thought it was gonna be my turn.
right. So
I try to head her off.
you chase her down. Okay. What's your move?
Like 7? 6, sorry. 6.
Okay. So she has higher move than you, so she would have still gotten out ahead of you. But I will say that you're kind of keeping pace. As you kind of come up the stairs, you'd see that the elevator doors open. You'd hear her running off in like the other direction, like towards the ramps. You kind of move past the elevator, and you can see Leo like, oh, looks like he got kneed in the balls, and you kind of move past him, right? And then you make your way to the ramps. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
7.
Okay. So I'm gonna put some stimuli in front of you, and you're gonna
If I may offer,
yes.
I have been armed with a stun gun this entire time. As soon as we parked the car, I switched it into my hand.
Yes. But what I'm going to tell you here, because of speed and because of the athletics roll, you can go with a stun gun, but I want to make sure you're understanding the stimuli I am throwing out to you, and then we can retcon what you just said and go for something different. Kind of get to a point where you are coming down the ramp and she is coming down the other side of the ramp, and there's that like kind of narrow space in between. And just as you got a line on her and you're about to kind of whip that stun gun and shoot at her, you see lights coming from above, and you can see at a very fast trajectory a car coming in the direction. If she was shot and hit with a stun gun, she would fall down
It
where
would
she
be really
stands.
funny.
And you'd also see, just as you're about to pull the stun gun, her eyes flare red, and she starts to fall over anyway. So I'm going to ask you, again, with what you rolled and what you know that's going to result in, what would be your action to try and save her from getting hit by a car?
With that athletics,
Yeah, again, that's right. That's the roll that you made to do an athletics check to try and potentially save her, catch her, push her out of the way, etc.
Shoot the driver. No, I'm just kidding.
Shoot the driver.
okay, completely ignoring that, if I see her about to fall in front of a car and I know I need her alive, I know she's like a student and not some dangerous criminal. Instinct would be, as you mentioned, we're going down a
Yeah, it's kind of like
sort of like
you're kind of like
ramps
this.
that are
Yeah, the
crisscrossing.
crisscrossies.
I'm scrambling across and I'm trying to like tackle her away from the car.
Perfect. So the sound that you heard of somebody getting hit by a car has just been retconned into being not her getting hit by a car, but Kincaid getting hit by a car. Go ahead and roll 3D. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
No.
3d6.
3d6.
Wait, what's
Where's the
happening right
dice
now?
rolly bar? There you are. 11.
Okay.
443.
What's your armor value currently?
15.
And what is your body value currently?
12. 14. Hang on, I'm trying to find all this.
Sure.
Slow down. Body
Sure.
12, armor
So your body is
would
higher than the
be.
damage, and your armor is higher than the damage. So here's what happens. Everybody else hears the thud, thinks the worst, right? What literally happens, Kincaid, is you see her, and you kind of just clumsily push her out of the way, and she kind of rolls a little bit down the ramp a bit, but the car hits you. And you press your foot forward into the concrete, you watch it press into the concrete and push down and break it apart, and you stop the car. It wasn't going super fast anyway, but you stop it right in its tracks. Kind of look over your shoulder at the driver, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and it's just some kind of like businessy looking dude.
I roll my eyes at him and step out of the way of the car.
You pick her up and then kind of move to the side, and he'll kind of drive off
Yeah.
um, without issue. Yeah. It doesn't look like you damaged his car. Again, it wasn't going at a super high velocity. Maybe a bent on the the bumper a little bit, but nothing crazy. But you took a car going at about 50 miles per hour like a champion, um, and you have the girl in your arms. Leo, probably like giving himself like a rub on the
You're like,
crotchal
oh
region
no.
because of pain, but catches up. Um, you have her in the car park, detained.
Yeah, she's getting cuffed.
Um,
Where would my armor rating be?
Armor rating should be on your jack. And if you go to fight, it should show your armor value in there. The fight tab at the bottom.
Okay, 14.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You're fine.
Drive me crazy. I thought it was 15. Okay.
have I ever seen, like, would I know what happened when I system reset him and it popped up saying Militech?
Yeah, that's been detected. Great. Thank you for reminding me. So you pick up the girl. You've got them set aside. I need to know what you're doing next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, would I know what that is or have ever heard of
Yeah,
whatever that
it
would be?
means that basically they've been alerted that a netrunner has interfaced with the child.
Where's
Okay.
her friend?
So I dropped her boyfriend in the elevator, and now Militech is aware and might be on their way.
Go get them. We're bringing them both in.
Pause, squints, and switch. You're sitting in the car. Leo, you rush back up to the other kid. Um, but you two are sitting in the car, definitely
With
breathing.
Elsie.
Yeah, Elsie's also in there. She's hanging out and still laughing at Squints as Squints is like breathing like an absolute like joke to
We're
her.
probably both giggling in the back seat.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And he's probably back there with you if I recall correctly. Who had shotgun? Was it Leo? It was Leo. 'Cause that was the stakeout kids.
Yeah, I
Um,
think so.
so they're just laughing at you, Squints. Elsie's probably in the middle. She's the shortest. Um, do you say anything to them at all?
I be much easier just to shoot them all and just take them. Everybody's upset about my whole idea of drugging the girl, and then now we're doing this stuff. Just I don't understand people. This is so much easier when you just shoot them and bring in the body. Whatever.
Oh, I very much agree, but
That's not the job, Elsie
flexibility
says.
is important.
That's not the job. Kind of need her to be alive, I think, for the whole thing to work, if I'm hearing it right.
Yeah.
It's okay, buddy. She says she pats you on the shoulder. You probably, you probably couldn't see the stair markers without those big goofy glasses of
Oh,
yours.
don't be cruel, Elsie.
I'm sorry.
Whether it's true or not.
I'm sorry. And then she kind of places her
My
hand
wrist
on
opens up again.
before you
Just
get wait, hold on. Before you get there, she places her hand on your thigh and kind of rubs your thigh like very just like, you know, it's okay kind
Dreamweaver starts playing in my head.
of.
Ooh, Dreamweaver.
This is the closest I've ever been to sex. Oh, a girl touched my body. Um, cut back to the scene upstairs. You collect the bodies, You take the ramp, or you're moving to the elevator. You're getting back in the elevator and descending. Is that right?
Yeah, we're taking the elevator down to the car.
As we've mentioned a couple of times before, kind of secure channels are required for you to be able to communicate in most kind of like corporate space, like elevators. Not all elevators are like this, but definitely ones that are kind of corporate owned. Like this appears to be a con app. Um, that said, you aren't really able to connect with people outside of the call while you're in the elevator. As you are descending, I would like for Switch and Squints to make perception rolls. And it hasn't been 30 minutes, so you still have a penalty.
Oh yeah, I'm
Do you have
good.
like handcuffs or zip ties on you?
He said he already handcuffed her, yeah.
Well, the guy too.
Oh,
Oh,
the,
I do have a spare.
yeah, cool, cool, cool.
Should be in my gear.
And Switch. Okay, so Switch, you're kind of like talking to Elsie, very focused on that. But Squints, you would see a Militech security vehicle pull up alongside the Netwatch security vehicle, and you see two individuals who appear to be Militech execs. One of them looks like it's a suit type. The other one looks like he's kind of like a hired gun, but dressing nice look. Like one's wearing a suit and like a flak vest over top of it, and then the other one is wearing like uh, uh, Under Armour kind of like style like clothing and like sick pants, and then like his own kind of vest as well. And they get out and they start moving towards the garage.
Hollow. Guys, we got a couple Militech guys that look pretty serious coming towards the garage. Do I need to bring the car around? What are we doing here?
Does that make it through? You just said the elevator had like a
Yeah,
secure
a bit of a
line.
buzz between the two. You realize that they are in the elevator and they're making their way down. Um, I would say, actually, hold on, it's the garage, it's not the building. Sorry, it would get through. Sorry, I'm in the wrong here. The elevator in the building is annoying, not in the garage. So because it's probably not even working anyways. Um, so the message gets through. You're still in the elevator. You haven't made it to the bottom yet. You're probably like within a floor's stretch of getting to the first floor.
You said two Militech guys are coming for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming to the garage. One's in a suit. One looks like he means business and is ready to dance.
Oh, if we're lucky, we're about to meet dead. Leo, stay behind me.
Do you
I
make it?
quickly get behind.
Do you want to go all the way to the bottom floor, or do you want to try and get off
Oh
at
yeah,
the?
it's where my car's parked.
I mean, we could press number one.
Yeah, you can get off at like on the first floor instead of the ground floor.
I've done nothing wrong, and that's where my car is. I have two collars that are
Well, I
under
mean,
arrest.
some people shoot first and ask questions later. We could, stop one floor
Great,
above.
I'll call the cops.
You are the. Okay, so then if that's the case, um, I am going to have you again just for a random chance because they are just getting to the scene and arriving. You work
Here
in the
we
elevator.
go.
Roll,
Here we go.
roll a d10.
Roll a one.
If it's a one through,
Roll a one.
if it's a one
Shut
through
up for a
four,
second.
if it's a 1 through 4, they will be at the door when you open it. If it's not a 1 through 4, you will be opening up the door and have a potential possibility of moving past them without them seeing you. If you want to try and
You want a
stealth away.
D6?
D10, D10.
D10.
1 through 4 is they catch you out. 5
7.
and yeah. Okay, so then the door opens and you kind of understand that, like based on Squints' message, that they're on their way. They're probably in the car park making their way towards the elevator area. So if you want to avoid them, you could attempt to do so, or you can just walk out like you own the place.
I don't see a point in avoiding them. I don't see why I should.
I would like to try to avoid them.
Okay.
You stay small, you stay quiet, that's fine.
This is a very important question that I'm going to ask you at this point. Who has Dylan?
I have him on my shoulder.
You have Dylan, not you have both?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely fine. So, Leo, you're just fucking
He's
off.
unconscious.
You don't want to be here for it. Got it. Okay, that's actually unfortunate for me because they're probably not going to shoot somebody who has the target, but they probably would have shot the side guy. Okay, go ahead and make a stealth roll, Leo. Yeah, you fuck off. You find a different pathway. You're able to get back out to street level with no problems. Two Militech individuals pop out in front of you, Kincaid. They see you. They see who you are. You see them brandish weapons very quickly. Looks like they have Militech Lexingtons with all the fixins. Like there's just like, red sight, like all the bells and whistles. And they both yell, "Freeze!"
I toss the girl behind a parked car. Who the fuck are you? I'm drawn iron.
Corporate security. Who the fuck are you? And
Kincaid, vice detective.
if you pull a gun on them,
Badge number 1017.
pause for a second. If you pull a gun on them, you would immediately note too that the guy who's not wearing the sportswear, he doesn't look like a physically active individual. His eyes kind of flare red for a second, and you would note that somebody has entered into your neuroport. So apparently a net runner. For Militech Corporate Security, you've detained a very important individual. Corporate security and corporate law overrides NCPD jurisdiction. This individual is classified 3. Relinquish this individual to us or be terminated.
No wonder everybody
Shit.
wants him.
Which one do you want, the boy or the girl?
Dylan McDillon.
Do you want me to drop him or do you want to take him?
Set him down. Back away from him. 10 yards.
I yell at Janie. I was like, you stay put or you're getting a bullet in the ass.
She's
I
unconscious.
set him down. She's unconscious too?
Yeah, she got system reset. She's out for like a good solid minute. Yeah. This is
I thought only Dylan got system reset.
No.
I thought I was walking her and carrying him.
No,
That's fine. I'm carrying them both.
Your Netrunner fucked them both up. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
okay.
thought she was still. I thought she was still up on her feet, and I just had her cuffed.
Sometimes I underestimate his power too. It's totally fine.
I completely missed the mark on that.
It's okay. So yeah, if you back away from them, they will like move up slowly. Weapons still held on you, and
I'll holster,
Yeah.
set him down, and I'll flick a handcuff key at them.
Okay. The big guy catches it right out of the air, seemingly kind of augmented with speedwear, very good reflexes, and will unlock McDillon, take the key, or the key's kind of still in the cuffs, and kind of toss those onto the floor, and then they will pick up Dylan and back out and away from you. It doesn't seem like they go for her at all. They take Dylan and they leave. You had the badge present,
Away
otherwise
from the drugs.
if you say that over them, they seem to register and like look over at you, but they don't seem to reply to it. But yeah, if Leo was there, they probably would have shot him. You had you always say you have your badge on your chest, so yeah, they probably would have been a bit more reluctant to shoot.
I'll tell you when I'm hiding the badge,
Yes.
and I told you when I'm hiding Leo. Stay behind me.
So you have her, but not him. She'll wake up somewhere around this time.
Bummer, exactly what we wanted.
You're moving her to the car.
Yeah.
Space-wise, there really isn't much with how many you've got. You got 3 in the back, you've got 2 in the front. That's pretty much capacity. So unless you're laying her out on top of everybody's laps in the back or throwing her in the trunk, somebody might have to walk.
I was going to offer if Squints wants to throw on a pair of handcuffs before she wakes up.
Oh, they're already on her. Yeah, you said you cuffed her beforehand.
No, Squints himself
Oh.
gets cuffed as well to maintain his cover.
Fine.
So he looks like he's still a kid.
He's also gotten arrested.
That's actually, you know what? That is an interesting play. I do like it. I'm gonna set a baseline from the jump though. Squints, are you trying to pretend like you two were a detained kid and you're going to?
Yes, I'm gonna be yelling effing pig, freaking party killer narcs, all these freaking kids. I'll be going
And
to
based
town
on your
it.
acting role, it'll either sound just like that or way better. So go ahead and make an acting roll.
Would Switch and Elsie want to try to find another way home, or do they want to be outed as cops?
Oh my god.
Or does it matter?
Where's acting? Oh, there it is.
Performance.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Probably.
Oh, I maxed it. 12, buddy.
But Switch, do you want
Oh,
to find a different way home, or send one of you kind of off to drive or get out of here some other way? Zach, F,
What's that? Sorry.
does Switch?
Taylor was talking.
Oh, no worries. Does Switch want to stay with the crew, or kind of like, because there's no room in the car for everybody, they're putting people in the car. Do you want to like go your own way, or send Elsie on?
Oh, I imagine the Mox can come pick us up some one way or another.
Yeah,
Like Elsie and I can get out of the car and give you guys 2 spaces.
sure, sure. So yeah, it's probably the case that fucking your name caller comes out in Elsie's car, and then we'll basically pick you two up. Elsie will drive wherever you go from there. If you're tailing Kincaid, she'll stay with them. Cool. Taking her where?
Oh, good question.
Nothing ever goes wrong if we go back to your place.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
Now,
that.
just as an alternative, you do know there are holding cells at your normal like vice office. So
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards, is actually make it look legit and process her.
not like electrocute her to death. Right. Totally
That
fine.
wasn't even that wasn't even on the table. She hasn't even done something that bad.
Yeah.
She's sitting with the wrong crowd.
Right.
If we
Maybe
take
that's
her
where she gets
into
special.
the station and you do this, are you going to be able to, sweep it under the rug later? As a favor?
I've met plenty of people that have completely removed files. One drug charge isn't going to be noticeably different. What matters is how things go. Unfortunately, we're not all the children of rich daddies, are we? Mr. Waring, you awake back there?
F you, pig. Yeah, I don't need to be here. I need to get out of here. Let me go. I
Yeah?
made bond.
Here, I'll tell you what, I'll pull over. I'm going to stop the car. I'm going
Oh,
to open his door and punch him in the face.
You know what? You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you genuinely roll that out. And
Okay.
since you probably took his armor jack off of him to make him look like a kid, and you were punching him in the face, you were punching him square in the face. You're gonna. This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna attack him, brawling roll, right? And you're gonna do damage, and you'll gain a
down.
bonus to your acting roll that you already rolled, equal to the amount of damage that he does to you.
Love it. Hit me.
Rolls double sixes.
Yeah, we'll do
And I'm
that.
dead.
Oh.
Punch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
16 to hit.
More than enough. He's stationary in a car.
16 damage.
God, if he rolled 2 6s and 2 5s,
I almost got the double sixes. I never
Oh.
get it. That would have been the time.
that would have been the stuff. Hold on a second.
I ruined Squintz's eye or
Let
something.
me I can apply that damage to. Oh no, you're gonna have your armor jack on because it's equipped. Can you do me a favor and unequip your armor jack there, Quince, on the head?
You just modify his hit points, right?
Yeah, I can just
Okay,
do that.
so
God,
we
that's
go.
way easier.
You don't have to go through the whole Foundry Saga dance.
But sometimes you just want to. 22 hit points for me. Alright, 16. I'm bad at math. What's 40 minus 16, you guys? 24?
40 minus 16 is 24.
Yay, I was close. But that's a solid punch to the face. So that acting roll is now a lot better, and Squints is like, fucking dickhead, fucking pig, kind of spitting it out now instead. For flavor, if you want to have lost a tooth, that's dope.
Yep. I'm gonna put a gold one in when I'm done.
Hell yeah.
Or
Valentino,
actually, one with an
Valentino
LCD.
cost.
Yeah, LCD screen on it that
Oh, that's
plays little
even
thing.
cooler.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yep.
The gold with the Valentino would have been hard as fuck, though.
Oh, we're not going hard here, buddy.
Fair,
We don't
fair,
want to go
fair.
hard and cool.
Yeah, we want to go complete.
I want people to stop punching me in the face.
If I go too cool, yeah, nobody would want to punch
I don't
me,
want to
right?
challenge more people.
So again, she seems to be on board with the fact that she's being detained, and at that point, she'd say, "Listen, I don't know who the fuck you are, but what do you want?"
Bitumen off my streets.
No.
What are you offering?
So Leo's in the car with you, and she'll say, "I know you did work for people on the side. I know you did edge runner stuff. I know you're pliable. But what do you want?"
I think you broke my nose. I can't breathe.
He'll
Do I
look
need
at
to stop
squints
again?
back to her. If you knew this, why did you run?
I didn't know he was with you.
Think I yell, "You're under arrest" at just anyone?
I wasn't terribly focused on being incarcerated. But now that I am, I'm going to ask again your boss. She looks back at Kincaid. What do you want?
Well,
I can get it
unlike
for
the
you.
pile of filth sitting to your left, you actually have something worth value. Your father. We'd like a one-on-one with him and an associate of his. You think Daddy might be able to make this all go away?
I don't want this to come out to him. So if what you're wanting is a meeting with my father, I can arrange it. But a lot of things are going to need to happen for that to be the case. I guarantee you that if you bring me before my father and try to use my crimes as leverage, and he knows about it, it won't do you a lot of good. He's the type of man who will
Realize that.
he's the type of man who will pull funding from the NCPD and find out whatever department you are on and make sure that they're aware that it's your fault just to tide this over and make sure it doesn't hit the presses.
You see the car you're in and the way I'm dressed, miss? You think we're well funded?
I don't. It would be worse than that. So what I want to make sure
All
you
right.
understand, I'm willing to play ball with you if you keep this between us.
Let's talk ball. Or do I need to pull over and teach you again what I'm able to do?
Looking out. It's good.
How can
How
I
many
get out of
times?
this?
How
You
many
want to
times
talk
do I
to
have to
my
teach
dad?
you this lesson?
Hold on. Yeah, you're very pathetic right now. I want you to make a persuasion roll for me, Squints. So
Oh yeah.
she looks at you, Kincaid, and says, "He's with me. Lay off him."
Yeah, bitch.
She punches you in the dick.
Fuck.
No, JK. But it is in her moveset. Um,
Yes, it is.
Exclusively.
Okay. Okay, Janie. Explain to me this. You're our leverage now. We make this go away. How, what, and why would your father be willing to help us?
Said you're with NCPD.
Said I'm with someone in NCPD, yes.
My dad works in counter intel. He practically runs the show there. He can definitely be persuaded to meet with somebody by me, especially if I make up some story and make it sound like you did something good, like taking drugs off our streets or some bullshit.
Persuaded to meet with and persuaded to actually help are two different things.
I can't persuade him to help, nor is this is bringing me to light, doing what I do, going to make him want to help you. You know when I guess the best way to ask this question to you, you're an edge runner, so I'm assuming you're a bit of a cruel individual, a bit dispassionate and uncaring. If people who knew something sensitive about you were in a room demanding something of you, would you let them leave the room with that information?
Depends what they have for offer.
That's the kind of man my father is. He's not going to trust your word and grant you some sort of boon. He has a lot of power at his disposal, and he would simply end you. However, as funny as I would think that is, and how your just desserts would be met, I assure you, the suffering I would have to go through would be worse than your quick demise.
I'm just looking at Kincaid.
Out of character, what we're looking for is
Arthur Haynes.
information at minimum on Arthur Haynes.
Yeah,
We want to get Arthur Haynes.
if you
We want to
want.
get Arthur Haynes, whether it's a way to get him alone with less people around, or enough
How do
information to
we
figure out
go
how to do it.
about getting that from Mr. Hachi? I think what's his name?
That's
Right?
right.
Janie Hachi?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his first name?
Oh, that's great. Let's ask Daniel. He's taking good notes.
I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
My notes are
I feel like
scattered.
it was very Arasaka.
Yeah, he's definitely
Kenjiro.
Kenshiro.
He was higher up, right?
Yeah,
Than what's his
currently
face?
he is the assistant director of counterintelligence.
Arthur Haynes is or Kenshiro is?
Kenjiro. Do you remember the video game? Did you play as the corporate path at all? Remember that guy
I did.
who you worked under as V who then disappeared because he was fucking with the wrong people, the director? That was the assistant director of counterintelligence in Night City. They were replaced by Kenjiro Hashi.
Okay, so yeah, he could make things happen with anyone else, including Arthur. Almost anyone else.
So what do you want from him? Just a meet with him? Because, again, I can get you a meet with him, but it's not going to be one that's favorable if you're trying to extract something from him. It'll be more just like an opportunity to chat with him.
I
What
So,
sent
we
a
need
text
from you?
to,
You go ahead.
to Kincaid just saying, like, should we mention Haynes or no? Or the
If
name?
she thinks she's up for bat, and she can get us the information she wants without involving Daddy Dearest whatsoever, I'm open to the idea.
Do you know the
How much
name?
information could you retrieve from your father's line of work?
he leaves his computer unlocked all the time. I'm able to afford what I'm able to afford by manipulating his accounts. Again, this is under the presumption that you are not talking to him, keeping in mind that it would not be fortuitous for you to do.
Young lady, the fact that we're having this conversation driving north when my precinct is to the southwest should tell you a lot.
I did not know that. And I appreciate that information. Message received. So, since we're in business, what information are you wanting from him?
Leo, take over.
Arthur Haynes. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, he's been over to the house a couple of times.
We need to get to him
Kind of a
without him knowing.
stiff asshole, but apparently he's currently important. It was an attack about a month ago.
Is that why where he lives is loaded with Arasaka operatives?
I assume so. I haven't seen him since the incident, but I've overheard my dad talking about some compound in Charter Hill.
We
Honestly,
need to know.
ever since this party I went to, it was like a music. It was like somebody was filming a music video. I was up in Charter Hill, and there was like crazy shit that happened. Dudes in black suits with guns shooting people. An AV got shot out of the air. They said one of the rockers died. So I typically don't make my way around Charter Hill since then.
We need to know when he leaves his compound, and if he does, how many people are with him.
I mean, I could send out like an email to him to request him to meet somewhere as my dad, but he'd be able to track that back to me.
Then is that something you're willing to do?
We're in a pretty desperate situation here. I don't really have any other ideas. Fortunately, you need to meet with this Arthur Haynes guy. Is it? Are you going to kill him?
No,
Just talk to
but
him?
he might disappear. But no, we will not kill him.
Well, that's ominous. Hell, what's to stop me from telling my dad about this situation?
Obi.
What?
Dog,
Hmm?
talking or cat?
Oh, oh.
Fucking hat fucked up. Sorry.
Okay.
It was
No, it's fine. Um, the
What's stopping
information.
us from what's stopping us from telling your dad about you right now?
You dying horribly. So we are
You know,
at
most folks with cyber eyes have the camera installed, miss.
totally fine. I don't think he's not going to not believe you. I'm pretty sure he'll take a police officer's word for it. But he will definitely sweep you under the rug. So since we have a impasse there, and we're kind of dealing out evens, let's focus on how we make this deal sweet enough for me to risk my own ass to send an email out for him to meet with you.
This is a negotiation, is it not?
It is.
Negotiate.
Well,
I've told you what we want.
I'm looking for something pretty simple, pretty easy. Guy named Bill sells drugs on campus. Lock him away forever.
I'll look at Kincaid.
Kincaid is visibly excited.
I think we can make that happen.
I don't need the competition.
Does he need to be locked away or gone for good?
I don't care how he disappears, just so long as it's not connected with me. Tried to get my
And
bodyguard to do it, and he wouldn't. Useless piece of shit. But if you folks are willing to play ball in that regard, I'll serve Arthur Haynes up on a platter, no problem.
Locked up or removed?
Your dealer's choice.
And what about your little friend, Mr. Waring, back there?
I don't know him that well, but based on what he's selling,
He's
I'm assuming you sell from Bill.
Yeah, just starting. It's not going well.
Well, you can leave him alone, and hopefully he'll learn the error of his ways and stop doing it. He says, looking dead in your eyes, like.
Yeah.
Or you could put him in the bottom of a river or one of the channels. I don't give a shit.
Whoa, you said I was with you.
yeah.
You what?
She doesn't give a shit you work for me now, Waring.
Oh.
You're gonna be my meet and greet with Bill. Get
Uh,
that nose fixed. We got work to do next week.
She'll laugh a little bit at the fact
my
that you're
nose
gonna
is
use him.
jacked up.
Oh boy.
It's so bad, bro. It's
I'm like avoiding eye contact in the mirror. Day is it? Is it a weekend? I'm assuming.
um, no, it is Wednesday today.
Partying on a Wednesday. Shit. The World coming too.
Well, the weekends are technically only a day wide, and with their school schedule, it doesn't always fall on the same day. So tomorrow is their day off.
Oh, okay, good.
The people who are at the party. So,
Set up the meet, and
okay.
then we will handle Bill for you.
I just need a contact for me to be able to let you know that the information's up.
But do you want to do it so that way you can also hit her back up when Bill's gone?
Yeah, I'll share contact information.
Okay. Um,
And I'll pull around back in front of the building I arrested her from
no.
and let
If
her.
you start heading back that way, she'll say, "No, please, just since we're already in this corpo center, can you drive me to?" And she'll kind of cite off a location known as Time Machine, and it's kind of in and around corpo center. It's a music joint that sells like musical shit. I can catch her
I
right
don't
back.
have any qualms with that. Like no, that doesn't send off any red flags, does it?
No, no, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pull over. I'll unlock the cuffs. Make sure you look both ways.
Got it. She'll say, and she kind of gets the meaning. You drop her off, and she gets run over by a bus. No, JK, JK. She enters into the time machine. You would basically roll a criminology roll because you definitely realize that she's doing this for a reason, but you're not able to kind of picture why. So
18.
you would see that there are no cameras on the front of Time Machine, but you would know that as a store it probably does have cameras. So your presumption is that you dropping her off here means there's no really kind of point of contact camera wise that would have you with her except for the camera back at the garage. Basically, she's trying to use this as a potential alibi for any possible situations. You're kind of confused as to why she's so calculating, but at the same time, you're starting to catch on that she's probably got a lot of practice as far as that goes, so far as to say. Like
Avoiding
father.
her dad, who is a counterintelligence agent, I guess.
Yes. Okay, so
Who leaves his laptop unlocked all the time? What the hell? That can't be right.
perhaps it's not. But again, it is what she says is the case.
It's alright. We made the deal that we don't do anything with Bill until after our meet, so
Right? So, um, she states that Arthur Haynes has been requested to meet with you at a set location, which she has designated. She says it's a location that my dad often utilizes. It's a spot in Reclamation Park, a bench. It is kind of on the northern side, just under the shadow of the Biotechnica building. And she'd send you pictures from like CCTV and locations, kind of as to where it's at. But when she takes any pictures of the emails that are sent and the replies and the times and everything, she doesn't send you like screen capture. She doesn't send you like data from the computer personally. It seems she has taken a picture with a disposable phone, and when she's sending you everything, she's sending it from a disposable phone line. And the meeting is on Thursday um, at noon. Um, so you'll be meeting with a counterintelligence operative in a secret incognito location.
Thursday is in tomorrow or the
Thur-
week after.
Thursday, tomorrow.
Rogue wanted him alive for sure.
Yeah.
Did she? She didn't really iterate what she wanted with him, did she?
She just wants him.
Alright. Well, we better get Squints patched up.
Yeah,
I
Mister.
can't feel my face.
If you
You
want to
gotta
spend
be more careful with those stairs.
if you want to spend 100 eddies, you go to a Ripper Dock and they hit you up with a speed heal. Heal a number of hit points equals your body plus your will.
Yeah, I did not take how many hit points I took off. Or did
16.
you do that?
I did it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, then I'll go ahead and at least 100 eddies. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
You know what? I'll pay for it, and Squints, you can hit me back if you want.
Eh, eh.
I at least insist I pay for it.
But it's that
If I realize that you're going to a Ripper Duck for this.
that Carter
Yeah, we'll
crying
go there.
zone.
And then and then and then you said I heal how much?
Body plus will.
So body
Squints,
4.
doctor.
Yeah, so strangely enough, like from where you drop her off, like the closest Ripper Dock is Deepak Murty's. Um, and you go over that way just like, and there's another guy in there, yeah. Um, but yeah.
Can I buy one too?
Yeah, if you're hit, for sure.
I
Yeah, my brain got
need
zapped.
to get worked over in the balls and the brains.
can't remember what this guy's name is. Doc Ryder. That's right. It's basically been taken over by a this Ripper Doc facility. In the time that he's been disappeared and gone, has been taken over by a basically a chain of Ripper Docs called Doc Ryder.
Good name.
All right.
Make Switch aware of the meet tomorrow.
Yeah, do we want to make any preparations? Janie mentioned a security detail that's usually with Haynes. Do we have any indication of what that may be?
So, not with him when he's traveling. Just I think she was just referencing what you saw at the Charter Hill apartments.
Okay.
Okay, in the email, did she say anything about like those meet alone or anything like that?
It just says a meet, but it does appear to be from incognito security email channels. And a great question that I'm actually going to have you make a roll on. Bear with me here. I would like a business roll from you. You are tangentially aware of how businesses operate in email structures, um, and you're pretty certain that the emails are not like BC'd or CC'd. That you can tell. There doesn't appear to be any other individuals who are aware of this messaging. Um, Based on him being an assistant director, Kenjiro, I mean, and Arthur Haynes being kind of like a operator, but like at a higher tier. It doesn't appear that there's anybody else included in these emails, but for people who are of that kind of a higher degree, there would be or should be.
Uh, I guess what we should probably do is like check out the spot ahead of time. I mean, probably get rest, finish this night because it was what, like 1 in the morning when all of this happened? 1, 2 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
The meet with Janie and all that. All right, so circle back to 9 a.m. Go check out the spot.
So early in the morning, you head over there. What you'll notice is that Reclamation Park as a whole is basically a hodgepodge of gang activity, police, uh, common people, people on their lunch breaks from Militech, any of the smaller corporate buildings, Biotechnica, etc. It is a nice enough little place to kind of hang out for a lot of people. And like I said, there's gang activity, but it seems like they're kind of keeping to themselves in small little cliques and packs throughout the space. And then on kind of the outskirts of the park proper, kind of more kind of connected with where the roads are placed, the overpasses, and all these like small nooks and crannies. You would also notice that there's a kind of burgeoning homeless population in Reclamation Park as well. A lot of easy places to kind of hide away from the sun, and also a lot of places to kind of um, gather your things so that nobody's really going to try and go to them um, for the unhomed.
The specific bench, how far away is that from a road or somewhere where you could park a car safely?
It is actually a good 20-minute walk just due to the nature of how the park is structured. It is not an immediately kind of accessible location if you're going about it without looking conspicuous. However, if you wanted to make it to your car quickly, it could take as little as 5 minutes by jumping up like concrete, like you know, embankments and kind of moving past the normal walking paths that are present.
Okay. I was just trying to think like, if we have someone in tow, someone in custody, if you will.
Yeah, 5 minutes tops. And yeah, it's a very big park. As you can see, it's like the same size as like some of these mega buildings. It's a pretty decent like little patch of growth out there in the midst of corporate center.
What are the big duffel bags called?
Carry-all?
Carry-all?
No, they will not fit a person.
Really?
I don't think so. Let me double check.
Not when they're whole.
That is a very, very important thing.
That sounds like quitter jump.
I mean, I guess if you bend things at the correct angles, you could probably get it to fit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the
We're a
carry-all
smart
bag,
crew.
He's a scientist.
the carry-all
What if
bag,
we get two?
Yeah.
the carry-all bag is basically anywhere between like a sports duffel bag and like a military pack, not like a military like bag. I'd say if you want to get a bag that would be capable of holding a person but looks like it's for carrying stuff, you could buy one. It would just cost you double what a normal carry-all would cost.
You love doubling stuff.
You're right. It's easy math. I know how to do it. It's this number twice. So do you want one?
Kinda. In case, because things don't always go to plan for us.
I have added a carry-all to your sheet, and I will remove the 40 eddies that it cost.
Man, it's
Gonna
a
break the
lot of
bank
money to
there.
me.
Big carry-all.
I should be
Minus.
getting paid by the police sometime soon, though. That'll be good.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
Just about halfway through the month.
I'm gonna post up somewhere that's behind where the bench is facing.
Okay.
Somewhere
So
like I don't know how open or what it's looking like behind the bench.
if you will do me a favor, you can attempt one of 3 rolls. And based on your choice of role, it'll just determine how you're going about hiding and kind of like hiding yourself. And it'll also determine the DV. So you can choose stealth, very common, easy, going to be the one that's the highest DV. Tactics, which lets you kind of see the ground and environment as a combat zone or area of conflict and lets you determine structurally what would be the best location to kind of hide in and go to. Or wilderness survival. And then you're literally doing like the paint on the face, like grabbing branches and like putting them into your hood and shit and trying to look like the goddamned environs. Hello, Stevie.
I'll do stealth. I just want to be somewhere within like 50 meters of that.
Totally fine. Give me a stealth roll. DV is going to be 17.
Got it.
Okay, you feel very comfortable in your hiding hole and hiding spot, and you're not anywhere that's conflicting with like nearby, localities.
Okay. And I assume having Kincaid actually go up to meet him physically is probably the best bet, as you're our biggest person.
That gap is the most people.
I mean, that's also true. I guess I can
I
work
could
too.
be I
The
could
group of
be in the
Mox goes up.
park. Is the bench all by itself? Is it like on a walking path with other benches
It's
next
at
to
the
it?
end of a walking path, like in kind of like a cul-de-sac, and it is surrounded by bush planters, like concrete planters. And then there are a couple of benches besides, but they are empty. Um, and also the benches have a hostile architecture, so like the homeless don't utilize the benches or anything. Like the little handbars, like they have the arm rests in them for no reason,
Yeah.
and then the planters have like spikes built on them for again no reason. Well, a reason, but a jackass, in my opinion.
Um, yeah, I would want to hang out nearby to try to physically get him.
Okay.
Um,
Realistically, like if he sits down first, you could just like act like you're walking by until you're right up on him.
like where am I in that entire time that we're waiting on? Is he the type that shows up early? Does he show up right on time? It's his boss, so he could be here like 45 minutes earlier or some shit because he's anxious and this is a hellscape.
What mystery this is.
So, mm, trying to think of like what I would want to do. What are the options if we want to be like hidden in the area? So is
Yeah, so wilderness,
stealth
stealth, or tactics.
wilderness? Uh, why can't I find any one of these? There you are, stealth. Yeah, I'd want to do like a hide in plain sight, like I'm just there having a cigarette or whatever.
You're not hiding at all?
17?
Oh, 17. You are hiding. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So you are not as well hidden. In fact, you're pretty noticeable for everyone else to kind of spot you, but you feel like you're, you know, most eyes won't be able to catch you. Again, the DV is set because of who will be attempting to detect you. We don't know, you guys don't know that you're failing until they arrive or he arrives. Okay, so Switch, are you on the scene, and are your crew available as well?
I'm on scene with at least. Yeah, I guess I would have called the crew back. That's how
Yeah.
I probably would have gotten picked up.
So as I mentioned, there are gangs that are kind of present on the scene. I'd like for you to make me a either local expert corporate center, or you can make a streetwise roll. These are the only two that I'm giving for you to kind of determine what the environs are here and hiding.
What was the second one?
Um, Streetwise. Streetwise has a higher DB, but if you have corporate center, it's going to be like super low, easy to roll kind of shit. That's local expert corporate center. Yeah,
11.
successful. So basically, for gangs, all gangs, including the mocks, it is basically seen for gangs as kind of a territory non gratis. It's not a I own it, you own it, anybody owns it, but everybody who comes here travels in cliques, or they get fucked up. Like if a single ganger comes out here, other gangers will fuck them up. But since you're coming out here with your crew, basically you understand it. Like you could kind of like stand a good distance away from like the Valentino side of things, or stand away from like the Maelstrom who sometimes come down this way. There's also Tiger Claws that are present here. Mox don't really have a huge presence, but again, nobody's gonna fuck with you here. It's basically like Switzerland or whatever one's like known for being super peaceful. Um, a lot of meets happen here. A lot of like deals happen here. Sometimes fights break out, but it's usually like those coordinated fights where like you're challenging one other dude from another gang to fight, and they're like doing the tie the wrists together and stab each other with knives kind of shit, or more like duel kind of shit instead of just rampant fighting. Um, so you don't need to make any rolls. You're just a group of gangers who are here, and again, automatically incognito. Probably not going to be too far away from the location, but far enough away that like you're not interfering with it, or you're going to be there to just be like on the scene.
Probably close enough that we could intervene, I would say.
Okay. Um, Squints.
Squints.
I'm going to honestly just be hanging out for backup in case something goes sideways. I don't feel like I'm a very integral part of this part of the plan, so I'm more just on the back for backup.
Okay, so you're staying kind of a ways away, like not trying to hide or
Yeah.
be on the scene.
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, any other planning, plotting, prep that you folks want to kind of get into? I'm just waiting for somebody to reply to me in a DM, so
Not that I can think.
I know exactly how this plays out. And I doubt they're watching, but if you are,
Yeah, no DM for you.
it's fine. Oh, here it comes.
Is
It's coming.
is
It's
Arthur
Oh,
Hayes a player character?
no.
Not anymore.
No. Well, Got it.
She's not gonna
Perfect.
message.
Nope. Reply is in. We have it. So I want to be sure on the scene, Kincaid, Squints, Switch a distance away, but not really like connected, but close enough to jump in. Squints is a distance away, and Leo, you're on the scene, right?
Yes.
Okay, you come to the bench. You'd see Arthur Haynes and Squints. I want to give you an opportunity to potentially see what's coming. Coming. Give me a perception roll.
Perception 17.
Okay. So you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. The from your position, kind of a ways away, it just seems like you're just waiting. You're
Just waiting
basically
on them to talk to this guy, get it over with so we can get out of here.
and you're acting as an in between. So like when they start moving along the car, you will be able to know the path and kind of move ahead of them and make sure that they have a clear path to where they're going
Yep.
without being connected to the crew. And then Switch, as mentioned, you're kind of nearby, but you're the Mox. You're just hanging out there doing your thing. Kincaid, you're close and you're kind of obvious in the bright yellow outfit. And then Leo, you are hidden away, stealthed out. At
Yes.
exactly the time allotted, which would have been 11:40, you would see a man walking up, matching the description, and also the picture that you've seen of Arthur Haynes. He looks timid. Um, again, somewhere in his 50s or 60s, older gentleman, definitely looks it. Does look like he has quite a bit of cyberware, especially when it comes to kind of netrunner style kind of gear, and will make his way to the bench. He sits, waits.
Are you gonna approach?
Yeah.
Okay, you step out from your cover, and he kind of looks at you, and you pretty sure he noticed you, but didn't really kind of raise any alarms for him. And he looks at you and he says, "Can I help you?"
I'm gonna sit next to him.
I am waiting for somebody else. I apologize.
With Vice PD. You here for a deal?
No, officer, I'm not. Is this a location that a lot of people do drug trades? I'll definitely bring you up to my compatriot to ensure we perhaps look for a more decent
Who are you here to
location.
be?
I apologize. It's not a drug dealer, but I would rather keep the identity of my contact myself.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Haynes, Arthur Haynes, PhD.
PhD.
Yes, I
What's your
am.
PhD in, doctor?
I have a doctorate in a couple of things actually, and he would kind of cite some things regarding like psychology and neural psychology and cyber psychology.
Oh, like cyber psychos. You deal with those.
Well, in a sense, yes, that's accurate. Leo, um, off on the horizon, as you're kind of sitting there and like focusing in on them, you would hear and then see the screaming of an aerodyne. It's not super loud, but in your kind of space where you're at, it's kind of reverberating back in that kind of area. And you would see what looks like a very long and slender black Arasaka AV slicing down towards the location. T minus like
I'll
it's
send a
gonna be
message
on
out.
their ass. So the second you get the message, Kincaid, to kind of look up, you see Arthur kind of get up and kind of look around like he's looking for somewhere to escape. And this AV descends out of the sky and perfectly lands on the pathway between the planters, allowing for a total of 6 Arasaka operatives to rush out. 2 of them are in heavy ballistic armor with very large shotguns kind of pointed at Arthur Haynes, moving towards him. The next 2 that pop out, you would see that they have their guns, rifles, and stay back, trained on you, Kincaid. The other 2 kind of stay back and are pointing their guns as more of a deterrent than like a threat at the mocks that are kind of a ways over there. And then you see one man with kind of grayish hair and like beautifully kept like Arasaka armor step out and kind of walk over. And Arthur Haynes says, Captain Kojima, what do I have the honor? And he says, "Oh, you and your associates here are being detained." And he looks at you. "I'm sorry, officer. Corporate business. You'll come with me willingly, or you'll come with me unwillingly. Your choice."
I'm being detained?
Correct.
On what charge, may I ask?
Corporate law. We'll discuss more at your holding facility. I assure you'll be out within the 12 hours regulated time as is allowed by all corporate detainment.
And in those 12 hours, I may continue my investigation, I trust?
If they are in the purview of our holding facility within the 12 hours, that's fine. After that, that's you're welcome to do what you like. If you are found to not be guilty with anything that is pressurable for actual action by the NCPD, then you should be well within your rights to leave after the 12 hours.
Dr. Haynes, it was a pleasure to meet you. It looks like my ride is here.
They take Dr. Haynes as well.
Oh,
Yeah, they're taking him and you both. Um, they don't spot you, Leo. If you want to raise a fuss and try and get detained, now would be the time to do it. Otherwise, they are going to let you. It's not that they're letting you, but you are going to escape notice and be completely invisible to them. You will be outside of the
I
circumstances of the conflict.
I do not raise a fuss.
Squints, you are looking at the situation from kind of above. Even if you wanted to be detained by them, you'd probably more or less be shot by them. Um, and Switch, you're close enough that you could say, "I'm actually with the guy, or the I'm actually with the mustard guy." If you wanted to, but again, if you don't want to, you can also hold back and stay with the rest of the crew. Thinking, I can hear the wheels turning.
Sorry. Probably would have followed.
So you are going to go up and get detained.
Oh no. I just want to like stay a distance behind and follow the vehicle if that or
Oh,
they're going into the building,
it's an
right?
air. No, it's
it's
an
an
air
aerodyne.
Oh
ride.
yeah, it's an
Oh,
air car.
well then I can't follow that. Never mind.
No,
I
and
missed that part.
I will tell you, you'll know exactly where it goes because that's where we'll end off. Arthur Haynes and Kincaid are both thrown into the vehicle. You are secured with manacles, and you are kind of put inside of the vehicle. Very calmly, they state your cybernetics of a combat variety will be shut off in 3, 2, off, and then the AV would take off. And you'd watch it zip straight back to Arasaka Tower just across the way, and it appears to be going for about the 31st floor. And I know we have no, we're actually perfect times. Well done. Thanks for watching those that did. We will see you next session, and we will have a guest star during that session. We'll see you then.